Hello, everyone, and welcome to Quests and Chaos. Today, we're doing a little special impromptu session of PICO. It is an in-development ttrpg developed by Felix Isaacs, art by Scarab. Joining me are a bunch of fun, super cool bugs. Hello, super fun, cool bugs.
Hello.
Hey. Hi.
Hello, hello. Yeah, I'm running from the table today, so if we got a little fun times with the tech, but I can see that we are live, so that is good stuff. I'm James, your DM. Thank you for joining us. Let's just do a quick round the table. Hello, what's your name, and who are you playing? Starting on this side.
Hello, my name is Alondra Heilman, aka Lady Bedivere. I'm so excited to be sitting in this chair today, and I will be playing Francis Foy.
Thank you. Hey, everybody. My name is Tassi Alabastro, or Green Bananas on Twitch, and I will be playing Mint.
Mint, one word.
Just mint.
Hi, I'm Laura Domingo. I don't remember what my username's on Twitch, to be honest. And I'm going to be playing Gorziki El Mimi.
Hi, I'm Phil Wong, aka at Philly Wong Steak, and I'm gonna be playing Speedal Spimosa, the famous spider chef.
Ooh.
Hey, I'm Christy Bauer, aka Agent Maggie Carter on all of the things. Tonight I will be playing Janine Boteca, a book scorpion. not a bookworm, a book scorpion.
Fantastic. Well, again, thank you all for joining us. As you can see, this art is by Scarab. I could not find their profiles anywhere, but if you find Scarab out there, let them know that we really appreciate all that they have done. The Kickstarter for PICO, yes, this is currently being kickstarted. It has been fully funded, but if you would like to get in on all of the rewards, you can go find their Kickstarter by typing in...
It is !PICO, and it should be in the chat, but if you're new and want to hit it again, it should work. I'll be hitting it sporadically throughout the night, because that's what I do.
Thank you. So let's see what else we got. It buzzed. As always, our stream is sponsored by the Deck of Inspiration. It is a deck of cards that we at Quests and Chaos have created to liven up your games in ways that are beyond the standard inspiration that D&D has. Again, we're not playing D&D. This is PICO. You can get yours at shop.questandchaos.com. Speaking of cards, our patrons, voted on all the characters that our players will be playing today, so thank you all so much. You can find all that info down in the Discord and all that fun stuff. But also, as a patron, you can give cards to our players from the Deck of Inspiration, but we're not playing D&D! So, I've decided that your cards that will be given, they give the players an extra D6, if they so choose, and if they are given to me, I get to impose an additional cut. So, those who have given cards, thank you so much. J.D. Wyden, one to you all.
I can get them.
Oh, yeah, no.
Or you got it?
Okay. Again, impromptu stream, folks. We are doing it off the cuff. So J.D. Wyden will be giving a leaf to the players. Phil?
Oh yeah, we just throw things at you sporadically throughout the night.
Now I know.
The leaf was windy. It was windy.
It was windy. Thank you, J.D. Wyden. Cheesecake Fries gives one of these to me. Thank you.
I still love cheesecake.
Red Dead Coquette gives one to the players.
Oh.
Yeah. That was good. That was a good one.
And I believe this person is new. Thank you so much for joining us on our Patreon. Tara D16 giving a card, or in this case, a leaf. Sure, a leaf to our players.
Wow.
Awesome possum. So again, that will give you all a D6, an additional one as you turn those in. And I get to impose an additional cut if I so choose to use mine.
Cool.
That's not anything. So, quick overview of the game for you all at home. This is called PICO. It is using the Wild Words system. It is a D6 system in which you will say as players what you would like to do. You build out your dice pool. by saying what you would like to do, different items that you have that you can employ into your dice pool. You will roll said D6 pile into the thing. 6s means you get a success. You get what you want, all the things are good. 5 through 4 is a conflict. You get what you want, but some other additional negative things may happen. And then 1 through 3 is a failure, and things you wanted to happen don't happen. Yes, yes. Cut is this game system's disadvantage, and it just takes off the highest dice roll. When you're rolling dice and you get doubles of any kind, it involves a twist. Even positive 6s or your result is a 3 negative, you'll have a twist that I can suggest, you can suggest, or other players can suggest to liven up the table and make this world a little bit more yours.
Cool.
Yeah, so that's the Wild Words system. I keep wanting to say Wild Words system. On a very basic level. As we go through it, we'll get into more aspects of it. And this is PICO, which we will now get into. The Mysterio Apocalypse has happened. All the humans are dead. But that doesn't really matter because we here are a bunch of bugs. And to be quite honest, bugs before the Mysterio Apocalypse were not really great at keeping history. So the world is new. The world is rife with mystery and adventure. And that is where we're going to start off in this, I don't want to say sleepy, but in the overgrown, serene place of Hog Wilds. Lush greenery has overgrown into I guess in a bug's perspective, stories upon stories of leaves and grass sticking out, trees that just sprout out like mountains. That is where we find ourselves here in Hog Wild. But we go even a little bit closer, just on the edge of where all the lush greenery has transpired, in a place called Fringewood. Fringewood is a nice, bustling little town that has found itself at the edge of Hog Wilds and is kind of the outpost, the first and last stop before you go deeper into the Hog Wilds, where adventure can happen. And you all find yourself at the last bazaar. Tent poles are up, canvases stretched afar, flags of different colors just floating about in a light breeze, bugs making trade and saying hello and goodbye as bits and bobs are handed back and forth. You all find yourself in this carnival of trade and fun. And as we do that, let's start with Gorziki. Gorziki, if you wouldn't mind just letting us know what you look like and what you're doing in the bazaar real quick.
Yeah. Gorziki has their nice adventurer's hat, wide brim hat, a satchel full of bits and bobs. They kind of got a little furry vest on, furry pants, multiple arms. And they are just looking for new bits and bobs for their various inventions that they want to make.
Mm-hmm. As you're looking at the bits and bobs that are distributed around, one of your compatriots hurriedly skitters past you, also very much eyeing many of the bits that are around. Phil, if you could introduce your character.
Absolutely. I'm Speedal Spimosa, famous spider chef. I have a little mushroom kind of as a chef's hat. and I'm not sure, like, I've got a mustache, but I'm not sure if it's like the pincers like, this way, and he's just doing it because it looks cool, or if it's like actually some of the hair. I think to make it easier, it's just the hair. It's just the hair. I thought about it for a while. If it was just, he just does this, and he has like a weird accent because of it. But no. So he's got a little mustache. He's chock full of all sorts of makeshift like pots, pans, crazy spices and ingredients and stuff like that. Just carried all on his back. And I think he might be arguing with like one of the vendors over like haggling over like an ingredient. Like, hey, this apple cores, you know, like, what do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean 2 acorns for the apple core? It's not even
It's
good.
2 acorns!
It's a 1 acorn apple core, all right? Come on.
Okay, how about this? I give you the apple core for not just 1, but 1.5.
What are you talking about? 1.5? I just offered it when you're coming at me with 1.5. I want
Okay, what about
apple core? Right there.
And as you are arguing back and forth, observe, like, just taking in the world around them with wide eyes. Alondra, if you wouldn't mind introducing your character, please.
Francis Fa is very round with beautiful iridescent wings that are always kind of like flittering, very woolly, very fuzzy. Looks like a short, fat Mothman with giant eyeballs, and is just kind of sitting in a corner, wings sort of like every so often, constantly glancing around at all of the commotion, and particularly looking out for any shiny objects that the light glints off of or catches their eye. They're always looking for the light.
Always looking for the light as your eyes wander. And also, similarly, one of your compatriots has a wandering eye, taking in much of the movements and the shapes and the colors of this world. Tassi, if you wouldn't mind introducing your character.
Sure. Mint is nearby, and in the hustle and bustle, you can actually see on Mint's shell exterior reflections of the world, just because it's so sheeny and solid colored in some spots. But for the most part, if you can imagine a tiger beetle, it's got this like multicolored shell that's underneath the exterior, the second layer, and on one of the shells, on one of the arms, is a crack, but in that crack is a palette of paint. And that's kind of like a reminder of an injury that it had sustained, but is now using paint to kind of, the divots as a palette. And kind of around are just like these baubles where you can have little blobs of dye that he uses to like... and he's just kind of taking a scene in, doing little acorn life illustrations.
And as you are holding this acorn in hand and continuing to sketch the world around you, you start to sketch a figure that seems to be gravitating more to the bobs in this marketplace, some of the more interesting material stuff beyond the food. Janine, or Christy, if you could introduce Janine for us.
Janine is click-clacking around, a rather comely-looking scorpion lady. She's got a cute little pigtails. I don't know where those came from, but that's what the picture is. And hilariously enough, she does have spectacles. She is headed straight towards something that looks a little more in the bookish arena. She's probably got a few in hand, clicking, clacking along, trying to balance whatever she's already carrying.
Fun.
So this is where you all find yourselves observing, haggling, taking in the world of the bazaar. And as you do, it's very loud in here, just with all the bartering that happens, but you just hear just a little higher pitched noise at first, and you're like, what is that? And you feel, Spitall, someone push against you as someone's running past, and another person's like yelling, they're taking the truffles! Stop them! And you see a small little ant with a big round mushroom just like skittering past everybody that is going through. And they're just like, can anyone stop the blaze? The truffles!
I immediately the scent of the truffle, just passing by, just immediate reflex to just start going towards wherever that scent is, like just eyes glazed over, all eyes glazed over, just like fully just drop the apple core, whatever the fire was going on, just.
The apple! Oh gosh, there goes another one.
Right, yeah, it's a barrel homing in on these truffles here.
You trudge through, pushing past people, as this ant is very quick and skitterish as it moves along. What is anybody else doing right now?
Yeah, I think we're Zeke. They yell, "Oh, I think I have an invention for this!" And then they start. They pull out an acorn that they have and start whittling it into a boomerang shape.
Okay.
Acorns are so useful.
I'm learning something today.
So far they've been used as like for art. I've bartered with them.
Yeah.
We just decide the entire economy is now acorns.
Well, it
It is now, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Squirrel bank.
That wasn't in mine, but like I figured it was acorns. Anyway.
Yeah, so it's actually chewing to like kind of.
Wow.
Oh snap.
Is there a skill? Like, I think it just happens. I think that'd be cool. This is for us,
What are those
for
saw
me to
things?
remind myself anything. No, there's a make. Oh, a make roll.
is a make,
Sure.
yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you have that, don't you?
Yeah, as you're making that, would you like to make a make roll?
Sure. Yeah. I'm trying to see if like anything would help me with that.
I want to share my gigantic.
Yeah, I do.
Definitely an opportunity.
Justify this.
I just feel. I don't know why I feel so self-conscious.
I only have one.
Any aspects you would like to throw in there?
Well, I don't know if any of these relate to.
Offer it up.
Yeah.
This is for crafting.
Yeah. Well, maybe with my feathery soft shell, it says I treat disasters as conflicts. And so I think everyone is very frenzied, but I'm keeping my calm.
Cool. Okay, nice. We'll throw another dice in there, plus a dice for the acorn itself,
Oh,
because you're using that.
yeah.
And I think, unless anybody wants to help out in any way,
Yeah. What does that look like to help out? I mean,
so you can help out however you describe it. Just if there is disaster, if there is disaster or conflict, you share in the consequences.
oh, sure. No. I'm kidding. No. Am I in sort of the way of this ant that's skittering, or like what's my proximity?
Yeah, it's all happening around, and let's just say, yeah, it's just like slow motion. Your eyes are starting to lock in as you see your spitball just like feral coming forward.
Mint,
I think as a
Mint, can you show me? Okay. Hey, let me find my accent. Show me that picture you had with that boomerang. Remember you saw it, and maybe you have like a picture.
Yeah, actually, I keep.
And I'm making it and I'm designing it after.
Oh, sweet. My thin layers of the carapace on one side actually is kind of like my portfolio.
Oh, hell yeah.
I can kind of like flip through like.
Love it.
Yeah. So now I have like a pattern to like.
Yeah.
And another dice for that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I? Yeah. Is that another dice?
This is just to make the boomerang, not even to throw it.
So there's 4 dice to make a decent movie.
Oh my god. Okay.
So
my
what is your
highest is a 5.
5. So you make it, but it just has a little bit of a notch in there that when you throw it, it might be a little bit of a wonky woo journey. Any doubles, by the way?
No.
Okay.
Trademark of a good boomerang.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you've made the boomerang. Spitall, you're chasing after. Mint, you've helped
I know. It's addictive.
Janine and Francis, which way are you going?
Francis is going to go over to where Janine is and just be like, so, do you think this is going to work? Like, use this to try to just start conversation.
Oh, well, I don't know. I mean, as far as I can tell, the mushroom's actually got a certain density to it, so it should actually be something they should grab pretty easily. But I don't know. Maybe they can't get it with the... What exactly is being crafted?
Fascinating. Francis is fully just one eye staring at what's going on, one eye at Janine, just like very engrossed in what she's saying.
I call it a wood swoopy thing.
Wood swoopy.
Wood swoopy thing.
As I kind of label it for myself.
Wood swoopy thing.
Hell yeah. As you do that, Spitall, you're chasing after. The ant is moving pretty fast. If you would like to try and catch it.
I can. We'll see how fast. That's the thing. I got climb. If I didn't have, I probably would be faster if I didn't have all this stuff on me. And the whole time it's just clink, clank, 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 and stuff like this. But not a single. I think not a single ingredient is like. It's all locked down.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Wait, are
Because
you
I don't
not a
waste
spider
single.
with webs?
You know, that is a thing that also spiders do.
Down from the front.
I wonder.
tell. It's like a very tarantula.
He is. No, I think he is. Yeah, I don't know. He is kind of like got a tarantula kind of thing. Does it say he? Would that be something that would have to be here?
I think for that one,
Okay,
yes.
so I think he's like more of a tarantula. Well, let me see if any of these aspects can resistant to slash and sizzle.
But as you're clanking, the ant turns its head back and is like, oh, you can't catch me now, Kevin!
It's like, that's not how you store those! You have to put them in an airtight container! And I'm just on my legs just as fast as I can. Okay, so PICO Pantry, I can always be relied on to rustle up some grub. That can be... This is a different way, but I think it's mostly for carry slots. So...
I mean, you could rustle up this grub.
I know, I can rustle up that little grub right there.
Yeah.
I will say with the fact that you described it with such ferality, you can throw it on there.
Okay, all right. So I guess I'll use it to, because this is essentially to increase your carry slots. So I wonder if it's just like, it's just me furiously in my head, also my mind palace, also figuring out how to make room on my back. This can fit right there next to the tomatoes and the mushroom medley because it goes with the fungus. And so like that somehow drives me towards, maybe it gets me a little faster. Okay. So I got that and that. So it's probably just 2 unless I swag. Oh, maybe on something in friending. Hold on. Caramus.
Where's your wood swoopy thing? Has it been thrown?
Wood swoopy?
I'm just getting it.
Still working on it.
okay.
Yeah, I'm just catching up.
But you're going pretty quick. Like,
Yeah. Okay. I think I can only be. I think I can only really, if I'm going full speed, I can only do it.
okay. Roll those.
Biggest is 4.
Biggest is a 4.
Yeah.
You are lunging and pushing through, just knocking folks over to get this truffle. And as you are bearing down, you can feel your tarantula legs grabbing the ant. Just
the back of the carapace occasionally.
grasping of the carapace, and you've caught them. But god dang, these ants are strong, and not only is it the truffle, it is now dragging you.
All right, there we go. All right, it's just if I can just get up on it.
And as you're trying to reach for that truffle, Gorziki, your wood swoopy thing has been made.
Yeah. I'm gonna throw it. I don't know if there's a skill for throwing.
Moving skill, friendly skill. I'm assuming it might be a scrapping skill. Darting, defending.
Dart? No.
Maybe like a slashing?
Slasher or a bash? It's just a
I
ranged
have-
bash.
I have a bash.
Yeah, I would say maybe like a slash or
bashing
a
from a
bash.
distance.
Yeah.
Does bash like?
You're trying to bash it with it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 1 dice because you converted your acorn into this wood swoopy thing.
Yeah.
1 dice for your bash.
Okay. I also I have sun hat, and The benefits say that I'm ignoring negative effects, but he waits. But I also think it would help with my visions because it would block the sun, so I would have a good view.
So you're like looking up just a little bit on an angle, but your wide brim hat keeps the sun just above the rim, and then you throw it.
Okay. 6! No doubles.
And you smack the ant right in the head, and you feel yourself lurch as your current chariot just stops, and the truffle continues to roll through rolling in the ground, in the dirt. And as you're holding this ant, you see another ant grab it, hop into a car, and be like, "So long, suckers!"
I go for the car too. No.
And this cart being pulled at current by what kind of animal? A large lizard.
That's way
It's
too fast for me.
intimidating.
It's just
scary.
starts to scamper away. And as you leave behind one of the ants, the other ant is like, "Suck on that from the shifting the Itsy-Bitsy marks!"
Son of a tick. And like sniffing the ground where it was. Like, oh God, it was so fresh. Oh, it was so good.
Meanwhile, there is an ant on the ground who's like,
Oh,
And I'm like, Speedo, get that wood swoopy thing.
can I pick up the wood swoopy thing and immediately put it to the throat of this? And he's like, "Where are they taking them? What are they taking the truffles? What are they taking the truffles, you?
Hey, buddy, there's no need for that kind of
Don't you buddy me, friend. Tell me where they're taking those truffles."
truffles. All of the truffles. Well, yeah, they're headed off to the Itsy-Bitsy cage, you know.
You know?
Tell me where it is.
Hey, you gotta go deeper into the hog wilds for that, brother.
Is there anyone near me who I can get to maybe like sit on him? Or
Oh, I was gonna pull up a figure 2.3, which is the map of.
Oh, thank you. Thanks, man.
Show them the map.
I had a little paintbrush.
Point on the map.
Well, that is very, very well detailed.
Point on the map.
Thank you. I'm selling it, dude.
Oh, how much?
What? No, don't.
sorry.
He's a captain. Just let him point at the thing.
Miss Janine, should we go see if they need some assistance?
Oh yes, it looks like they're in quite a pickle.
Wings flutter, offer an arm. Shall we
Crunch, 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 crunch.
skitter along to join the group?
So you all convene on this ant as he's being accosted by a boomerang and looking at a map. And you can see a well-detailed, I'm assuming it was a collaboration between Gorziki and Mint because you...
I showed up a little late because I needed to TM my wood swoopy thing. I don't know what that means, but I saw it in an old human book that I don't even know what humans are. I just know that I have to TM anything that has a full name. Okay, guys. Wood swoopy thing TM. So now what happened to the truffle? Did we get it?
No, it got on the back of some truck or something like that. Pulled away.
Okay, no, it's and so you're on like the southern edge of Hog Wild, and deeper within is the hoggish depths. Overgrown. I didn't write this.
The hoggish.
The hoggish depths. Overgrown greenery, some trees here and there, but you see this ant. And he's trying to point out wherever the Itsy-Bitsy cage might well be. And he's just trying to like, it's right there. Yeah, right around there.
I do not know where it is. Aren't you all communicating with your little thing? Don't you know? Shouldn't you know exactly where it is?
Oh, you know, since the Mysterio apocalypse, we ants can be very independent, okay?
It's got a free thinker here.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's right around there.
He will not seem so independent when we feast upon his corpse.
Hold on.
Oh, cannibalism! We don't do that! We don't do that! That's weird.
Save me an antenna.
Francis is just like doing the creepy, like again, gigantic eyes that is Francis Mermaid, and is just staring at this ant.
Is that enough to...
Is there you want to roll a scare?
Oh, that is.
I don't have that skill, but I'll roll for it anyway. Let me see if I've got.
Sure. Yeah, I'm
anything.
pretty sure you got your eyes that you can add.
Yeah, I can add my eyes. I'm looking to see if there's anything particular.
And I think the situation involves an advantage just from your compatriots. Also,
All of us down here, like,
yeah.
nobody said we wouldn't.
Could I? Okay. Yeah, I think it's probably just those two because I don't have it as a base skill. But well, I rolled double sixes, so that's the best possible outcome and a twist.
And
yes?
a twist. So when you roll doubles, you get a twist. If you have any suggestions, or if anyone else on
He's created the concept of evil by just.
Francis
In this world.
Yeah, something going on in the air.
Francis has accidentally tapped into a deeply primal memory of like ants from the before the Mysterio Apocalypse.
Yeah.
It's like some really innate sense of like, oh, there was actually a time when that wasn't an empty threat.
you watch as this ant's eyes.
No, go!
Raid.
Just that one like Vietnam War song that always down.
This ant has Vietnam War flashbacks to the before times, before this ant was even born. Just like, whoa.
Sorry, my job is to come into a game and immediately ruin it. You're welcome.
I just realized what my grandmammy had to go through. Okay, look. Okay, I'm just trying to make a living by like working with some folks. And like, it's not a great situation, I understand, but like, the truffles are so high quality, and then the west that they come through, I know we don't have like a monetary economy.
Here is the thing.
Wait a minute, like,
Hey. Here is the thing. We do not care about you. We will let you go. You can go back to your grandmammy and tell her all of your war stories. But first, you must show us on the map where we can find the truffle.
You got a zoomed in version?
Enhance!
Most of the things in his portfolio are that image for some reason.
He has been working very hard. You must give him some credit.
Huh?
And weeping, this ant is just like, I don't know where it is, okay? We were just gonna pin it on the Itsy-Bitsy gang, but
So, you are not part of the Itsy-Bitsy gang.
No, we're part of the Shifting Scales. My brother kind of messed up the whole thing, but we're part of the Shifting Scales.
Wait, so you're the Shifting Scales or the Itsy? Wait, he's the Shifting Scales too?
We're Shifting Scales. We're
Wait,
trying to pin it on
you're not the
Itsy-Bitsy.
Itsy-Bitsy, he's the Itsy-Bitsy one.
No. We both of us are the Shifting Scales, and then
Well, you can't be both the Shifting Scales and the Itsy-Bitsy. Which one are you?
I believe our friend is trying to
brand it,
tell
come
us
on.
that, in fact, this is a gang war we've stumbled upon. One gang stole from the other one.
Oh, they do that. They do
Guys,
Beautiful and
quick
intelligent.
question.
Thank you,
What's their
Janine.
motivation to stay involved in this?
The mushrooms.
Clearly the truffles.
and then the person who was screaming, well, clearly I need my truffles back. You know, if you get those truffles to me, I'll make it worth your while. I'm like one of the best chefs here in
Whoa.
I'm sorry, what? What are you saying?
What?
I'm one of the best chefs here.
No.
in
Go
Fringewood.
back to the part where you said you were the best chef, and you forget you ever said that. All right? Oh my god. And I
Francis
think
just leans in and blinks a couple of times.
What is with your friend and you guys?
Wow, you just go around asking people about the size of their eyes? That is a thing we do now here?
If we had like a competition between these chefs.
Spitall's gonna prove it right now. Spitall's gonna prove it. He doesn't even wait for him. Doesn't even wait for him to set up or anything like that. He takes. So what do I got? I got serving clutter. Yeah. Okay. So no cooking, like no heat or anything like that. He just does the most beautiful, like, crudo made out of, like, he's got tomatoes, he's got a bit of that apple core, right? He's got some, like, a little like, peppercorn. It's like he shaves the peppercorn, like, micro thin so that it's got that kind of tingly, like, it drapes over, like, everything. And then he's got the little tiny slices of tomatoes and little bits of apple to kind of balance out the, like, the umami and the tomatoes, and then like just drizzles a bit of this like spicy sauce, this like glowing red spicy sauce. And all he does is he puts it like right in front of there. Guys, says, eat it.
It's so pretty.
He puts it in his
Starts painting.
Yeah. Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, that's what I thought.
It is the
That's what I
second most
thought.
beautiful thing I have
That's
seen
what I
today.
thought.
Oh.
All right?
What is the first?
Before you come at the goat, all right, you're going to get the horns, all right? I know. Just let it out. It's okay. It's okay. It's all right.
I just remember my
He just raps all in. It's all right. It's not the first time. He's got a little handkerchief for them. He seems like a good kid. Let's take him along.
I want to know what color his blood is.
Okay. No. That's not why we're doing it. All right.
Okay.
We're just gonna take him along, right? Yeah. Probably he's got a little anti-sense. You got a little anti-sense, don't you?
So you're talking to the ant?
Oh, no, I'm talking to. I'm talking to the proprietor.
The proprietor.
That's what I mean,
Yeah, they're like a little fluffy caterpillar.
Oh, it's a little caterpillar. Okay. Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
They're like candy corn.
In another world, probably would have eaten you. But, here we're all at the same table. Know what I mean?
Except that guy has to sit at the kids' table, pointing to the ant.
Yeah.
Okay, I think they're maybe going to the Itsy-Bitsy cage to like plant the thing so that way things happen over there. Like
Okay, sorry. Explain to me. So you steal a highly profitable item, and then you are just going to leave it at the rival gang to pin it on them? You are not trying to benefit off of. What is the point?
the point is, you know why it's called the Hog Wilds, right?
I don't actually.
Janine?
I mean, you read, yeah.
I'm sure
It was just a fun thing to say.
Yeah.
Janine knows everything.
Janine knows a lot. If you would,
I would say you get it.
I'm gonna bet if Janine does know, she knows.
You would know that here at Hog Wild, it is because within the hoggish depths there are the groundbreaker hogs. Massive, titanic, large
Oh, the truffles.
boars
kaiju.
that hunt for truffles.
That's great.
So,
Yeah, we just put it there and then we just let that be.
So you are trying to call upon the kaiju to destroy your rival gang?
Yeah!
Honestly, I'm kind of impressed.
That's really
No, this is actually much better thought out than I expected.
I'm really impressed by this
Did you
plan,
come up with this
actually.
by yourself?
Oh, no, not me. Like, I'm working my way up, but there's a mastermind at the top of the shifting scales, if you know what.
And where do we find him?
Yeah, take it.
Show it on the map. Enhance.
More.
oh god. Okay, I think it's either this tree or that tree.
What do we?
Okay. Maybe
Are they close? Are the trees
maybe you can
close together?
describe them and we can. How are your sketch artist skills?
And I open this side, and it's like a blank.
Yeah.
These are all the fully rendered one, and here are like just sketches.
Okay, yeah. So, our boss, he's got like big eyes, kind of like you, but like more conical. He's got like teeth, and then like a little horn, but like the conical eyes that like really shift around, and like got like yeah.
He's got a horn like right here.
Yeah.
Hey guys, I think maybe because it's called shifting scales, it's not a bug. Might be a scaled creature.
They were driving a lizard, which is suspect.
That's right. In cahoots, maybe.
Good.
you had Evil Poirot on your bingo card.
That's what it is.
Evil Poirot, the housefly.
Perfect. It's beautiful. Yes. How do you like your eggs?
We should probably go. I think we should take little Auntie with us. You know.
Okay.
I do have some licorice rope.
Oh.
Yeah, let's bind him with this licorice rope I have.
Sure, I've done it before. And start. Don't ask.
Wow, that's a really only.
It's the only way I got this color, and I put a little globular of like emerald green thing, and like, yeah, it's real special. But, you want to hand that to me? And I use my make skill to fashion a very secure binding agent for.
Okay, go ahead and roll whatever your make is plus anything else.
So it says 2 here. Is that 2 dice?
So 2 dice for your make.
Yeah.
Any aspects you would like to add?
Ooh, yeah, I'd like to add Haze Barricade Plasm, which is basically like I can mix something to create something that's like nauseating to kind of like suppress. That if it breaks, it'll like kind of create like within the licorice.
Stink bug juice.
Little stink bug juice, yeah.
And then you'll also get 1 because you are using the licorice rope from Gordon.
Oh, okay.
So that's a 4.
6 and no double.
Okay, 6 easily enough, and he's like, okay, so how we
Point the way, Anio.
Anywho.
it's Anthony, but it's okay, sure.
All right, Antono.
So, Tony, where are you supposed to meet your brother?
Go, move, move.
Okay.
Can we poke him with the little boomerang?
I just keep throwing it.
Yeah, it keeps coming back like Super Smash Brothers.
Dude, why is it going through me? You all start to walk away from the bazaar as the din of people selling bits and bobs and hog repellents and amulets and tchotchkes and all of that. You leave that behind. You go further into Fringewood, a little bit more of the residential area before you make your way to the main pathway, the way you entered into Fringewood. But here it goes further also into the hoggish depths. You can see now these multi-story blades of grass that are high up. And you are at this main road at this junction, and you see just along this carved out portion, a colored flag that is just blue. And as you look down, you see it's still blue.
Crips?
And blue.
I believe we're in gang territory.
Somebody had to do it.
And then very subtly shifts to a purple further down.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
If the next
this is
ones were
beautiful.
red, I'd be
You
like,
should
are there-
consider painting a landscape. And, no longer in danger.
I already have.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, the neutral zone between the
Is the purple.
the lesser known purple. Yeah.
Yes.
Grapes.
Plums.
The grapes. So there's just flags, like
Yeah,
blue.
just flags that are blue, and then as you go further, like you can see at the edge of your vision, a couple of them has started to shift into a purple.
Do we know what these flags mean? Have we seen them before?
Janine's looking.
Janine is trying to assess how many skills she can throw into this one. She has think, which is, the ability to do that. which
actually-
gets me to
Yeah.
good done thinking. I don't know. She has a leathery tome. I do not know what is in this leathery tome, though.
Necronomicon.
Probably never.
We'll read it later. We'll see what we need to do to Anthony later.
Be an encyclopedia. I don't know.
Yeah, it could be any of those things.
Can I, since I also have think and I have my big head, big brain logic center, can I assist to throw in a die?
So you got a third
You guys
dice.
like bounce
Okay.
ideas off each other.
I also, one of my aspects is patient of the mind, patient mind palace. Can't read today. Head is stuck with a world full of knowledge, perhaps not the world you actually live in, but that's just a technicality.
So that's 4.
So yeah, we'll go with that.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. A 4, a 5, and 2 2s.
Okay. It's a low impact situation in the sense of you look at it, you take a moment, you're like, where is this? It's yes. The blues is like it's calm, it's good. Purple, we're starting to get in a little more dangerous territory. That they're warning flags of what's to come. They're like a little system of how deep in
So
danger could
we're a
come.
little more at ease as it's in
Yeah.
the blue.
And a twist if you want to add anything to it, or if anybody suggests.
Yeah, if anybody has any think thoughts, I am open to them. I would.
Have we perhaps heard like maybe have we heard specific rumors of like why those flags have gotten purple at that point? Like have we heard stories of like the specific thing that has made that the like cutoff mark?
Yeah, the purple, you would know it's not that dangerous. You heard in the market one older moth was like, yeah, little Tim Tom was running about and there was a puddle and he tripped and we just had to change that blue to a purple.
Just like next door.
It's really just kind of the warning label. Like technically it happened once and it happened once and now we got to do it all the time.
They are very aggressive around here about changing the signals, lest the children.
Yeah, the homeowners association is crazy here.
The dues are getting terrible. I'm thinking of moving.
Insane. You can't buy a home anywhere now. These
That's the
days.
twist because we don't know how much we can actually trust the flags.
Yeah, so if like a fucking iguana drops out, and then it's kind of our fault.
The flag is an iguana.
Oh my God.
It's a chameleon.
The twist.
Wait, so the thing that he was describing, that's a chameleon?
The horn? Yeah.
No.
It was
Iguanas have a horn. No,
Chameleons
iguanas
have
don't
horn.
Chameleons do have a horn.
Yeah.
some chameleons do.
Yeah, the
if-
eyes,
Yeah,
The
that
shifty
sounds.
eyes.
Yeah, that sounds
Yeah.
like a
that was,
chameleon.
yeah, it's a chameleon.
Shifty scale.
Yeah,
That's
it's not the Pascal.
yeah,
it's the
out of
like.
game. Yeah, process.
No, that's yeah.
I was like,
no.
dragons? But we're not. No. Okay, I get it.
I mean, to us, basically dragons.
Basically dragon stuff. Yeah.
But
just
actually,
shifting my idea.
technically, to us, it would be more of a mimic.
Because
it can change color.
Yeah. Interesting.
So,
One of them chromatic chameleons.
yeah.
But do you all head into the hoggish depths?
Yeah.
I think we're
The
just
truffle's
walking.
worth it, man.
I'm talking about the tasting menu with mint. I'm just
Yeah,
I
like-
was like, all right. So the first, we're just making a quick pasta out of the pappardelle, out of the acorn.
I'm sorry, spell that again.
Yeah, P-A. Doesn't matter. I don't even know why I said
Pappardelle.
that. I don't even know what that means. But
Janine flips to a book and pulls it up. There's a nice little
Oh, yeah.
picture. It's got the spelling. Yeah.
It's got my initial actually because I drew it.
Oh, I forgot about that one.
Can I turn to Janine and go, Janine, you're so smart.
Oh, thanks.
You're real as one venomous bug to another, Not a lot of us out here, we got to stick together,
It's true. I really do love all the things you do. I mean,
wow.
what you did back there, bringing people to
don't
tears.
even-
It's just.
And you and your books. How's booking?
Well, I've been trying to find something special. I'm really.
Oh yeah.
I'm just so stuck on all of these ones that are just about the stuff that we already know, but like, what about the stuff we don't know?
Oh
you know?
yeah, I don't know a lot of things.
I don't know so many things. Like
gosh.
these words, man. Who did this?
Yeah, who did that?
literally
How
wrote
can you
this?
read? That's
They don't
crazy.
find anything.
No one knows.
Except for Mint.
Yeah,
That's all of
yeah,
Mint's
yeah. You have a very beautiful signature.
It's how I get around. Yeah, I just.
Francis just like drops back next to Zeke and is like, again, big eyes, one fully in this conversation and the other one just like sadly downcast. It's just like, I can never compete. I know too many things. Maybe if I knew nothing.
That's the curse of Francis.
I know too many things.
Yeah.
I know too many things. I can never impress her by learning.
That's so funny.
And as you all are walking, the trail that you have found yourself on slowly begins to squeeze in on itself as this main road is now starting to become more natural, more overgrown, as more grass starts to peek through. Zeke, as you're looking around these grass blades starting to get higher and higher, you can just see off the top of one of them, it seems like there's an extended piece just like sticking out very thin before as you get closer, like the perspective of the grass starts to cover it. But you know, in that maybe more northeastern direction, you see a thin, not as tall as a tree that is beyond, but like a thin thing with another thing circular-ish on top.
Hey guys, what's that thing with the circular thing on top? Looks kind of weird.
And we're gonna shave the truffles.
Guys,
That's why you put
you
them
see
in
that weird thing with the circular thing on top?
That is a weird thing.
Yeah,
with
that's a
circular
weird
thing on
thing.
top.
That's a super weird thing.
Let me
Definitely.
check it out.
You just go. Yeah. Check it out.
You throw the boomerang, and I don't know if it's like at the current moment with your depth perception as a bug or something. You throw it, and you're like, oh, that's farther than you thought.
Oh, yeah. It's way out there.
Like it doesn't get there.
Zeke, it's all the way out. Like, what
We
did you
don't
really
know.
think it would? All right.
Perhaps
It's
I can
new.
take a look. I would like to use my fly skill to just zip up a little bit higher, see if I can get a different angle to see more of what this thing with the circular
no need
thing
to roll it. You
Yeah.
can just go straight up as you fly, and you can see at current like just the tops of all the blades of grass, and there are things that protrude here and there, like stumps. There's like a dip where maybe there's a patch of no grass or water there, and on that stick you can see is actually like a small little building there. And you can see as you look around, there are other small little sticks with tiny little buildings on top.
Are any of them flying gang colors?
You know what to throw off if it's the circle.
Or any other designated insignia?
Yeah. You know how many clicks you need to drop.
Guys, this is the Teamsters. It's fine.
Wait. Hey guys, have you found the worst gang hideout ever or the OSHA headquarters?
The what?
You know, the health and safety.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Don't worry, I will not tell them you are here.
Okay.
I'm glad our restaurateur does not know what OSHA is.
No, but do I see any like
Spider restaurant.
indicating like any symbology or any
I would say
Flagging,
yeah, why
you know.
not? Like there's like a little green flag on it that's just wafting at the top of the building itself. It's like to describe it in our terms, it's kind of like a yurt on a stick.
great.
Yeah, you're in a stick.
I will
What about that at the fair?
Yeah, my favorite carnival treat.
Little fries, you're in a stick.
I will then drop back down and I will be like, Miss Janine, they have the green flag. I do not know what that means, but they are how you say they are like a teepee with walls, but on a post.
Very good. She flips through her book.
Flips through the book.
Find any images.
Hey, Antonini, have you been here?
Yo, it's Anthony.
All right, whatever, Antonio. Tell us if you've been here before.
Yes, Tony.
It's a little hard to tell because all the grass starts to look the same.
I can lift you up.
But what about, like, What did you describe? Teepees on sticks.
TP with
teepees
walls,
on
but on a,
sticks? Oh,
on a
that's like-
post.
Those are like,
Like a yurt in the stick.
they're like
the green
watchtowers here in the wild, so that way like you can like go up there and you can check it out. It's kind of for some of us bugs who can't fly. I guess if you can fly, it doesn't really matter.
But are you friends with the watchtowers, or are you?
I mean, it's kind of like a
enemies?
come and go. To put it in human terms, it's like those fire watchtowers or something like
What
that.
are humans?
Huh?
What are humans?
You don't know what a human? Oh,
You know, from the ancient times, the ones that used to set everything in the world on fire and then be surprised by this. So they had to have towers to watch for it. Janine was telling me all about
It's a new
this.
invention.
Oh, no. Well, no, don't know that.
Did it break? I'm looking at the.
French accent, Australian accent, New York. There we go. Just gotta pitch it up. No, it's like a come and go situation. So like if you're wandering around and you're like, I don't know where to go, you just go up on one of the, you know where the stick is. You go on up, and it's a little bit safer.
So if we go up and ask them where we can find the what you say, scaly gang, they will be able to tell us?
Sure.
That does not sound convincing.
Well, I mean, again, you, as in the royal you, can just go up there. They were just kind of built there.
Already bugged, which is our version of man.
Yeah, are they bugged?
No. It's like there's like the hog watch, that they keep track of things and they use the towers, but like an average day bug can go up there and just be like,
Oh, so we can just go
We can
visit.
just.
Oh,
Yes.
okay, yeah.
We just
I
go
bet the
up there.
view is magnificent up there, huh?
It is very
yeah, you could do painting.
I
And
don't want to hear from you, Anthony.
No, one more thing. Are the towers manned? Which is the bug version of it. Are the bugs listening? Are they like...
I mean, in terms of being manned, no. I mean, like, I don't think anyone's invented a way to like listen in on people.
On it!
Yeah. No time. We gotta get up there. We invent something to get us up there.
Perhaps if we all get up higher, we can spot the trails that the lizard took. They are not known for always covering their tracks the way, say, the dung beetle or the ants do.
I had a cousin who was a
should-
dung beetle.
We should certainly at least be able to find a correct direction to make sure we're going in the right way.
What Janine said. You're so smart, Janine.
Oh,
She's so smart. She's the smartest one among us. Come on.
It's so smart.
the one day
smart.
I don't wear my glasses.
Pantomime. I start kind of marking just a blank piece of blade of grass, just so we know we've been here. Nice. And just make a little mark of essentially silhouette of our bug carapaces and stuff. Yeah.
Just a very quick, extremely detailed
Yes.
drawing.
Well, because the other extreme hand is kind of doing it, or
Yeah.
Yeah.
roll, whatever. While I'm kind of listening in.
As far as getting up, it's a yurt on a stick, and it's out.
yurt on a stick?
It's on a tree, or it's like
If we get closer, or
Yeah,
from what I
yeah.
saw, is there's like some sort of like a staircase or railing that we
you
can crawl
go
up? Yeah.
towards where it is, where Zeke pointed out, as did Francis. You break through into a clearing, and it does look like, to our eyes, would be like a singular stick, with like little notches that you could like climb and like hook onto as bugs would, and just like climb up, and it would go straight into the bottom of the yurt.
Can we pile on Anthony and have him take us up? Because Ants are
how
strong.
big is Anthony? Anthony is strong.
Okay, look.
Yeah, Ants are strong, right?
I'm gonna go.
You can carry all our
has
weight.
sticky hands and can climb really fast.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Zeke is gonna just charge ahead.
Easily enough, no danger at the current moment.
No, I have good climb too, actually.
And at the moment, like, Anthony is just like, yeah, no, I can like bench like 4 or 5 dung beetles. It's, oh wait, you guys are leaving.
You will. Anthony's all tied up. We're gonna have to
That's
drag
true.
him
Yeah.
away.
Yeah, can you? Yeah, whoever you have good sticky. Can you like drag him?
Yeah.
On the way up. Does anyone need a ride up? Janine, you need a ride?
No, I got climb. I'm good.
Oh, okay.
I will follow everyone up
Wonderful.
in case anyone should fall, and I can catch them. I'm just like buzzing up, kind of keeping pace with everybody.
Like an elevator up.
You and me, man.
I have a confession. I'm afraid of heights.
Mint, in all these years, we have known one another.
I gotta keep secrets occasionally, but I didn't think I could hold it this time because.
Mint, just close your eyes. Get on my back.
Okay.
That's it's really high up here. You fell.
Mint, don't listen. Mint, don't listen. Don't listen to them. Don't listen to them, Mint.
I tuck in one of my antennaes because the other one's missing, and I hop on board.
It's okay. It's all right. It's okay.
All you can hear is the possible.
Just smell the peppercorn. Smell the peppercorn. It's real nice, right? It's real nice.
It's
Very
good.
fragrant.
It's
All right,
good.
let's
I
go.
like it.
Just climbing up. I'm half mad that Janine's not.
It is. Whoop.
Yeah.
Of course, yeah.
Thank you.
It's like, oh, of course.
He
Of course
has a
you can
guide to
climb.
the
Yeah, of
book on
course you can climb.
flirting.
That's the mystery. That's the mystery. That's the thing she doesn't know.
That is one of many things she does not know.
All right, so we're
Wonderful.
getting up the stairs.
And you get up into the interior of the yurt, and it can fit the six of you just comfortably enough.
There's no one in there?
There's no one in there. There's a bed. There's a desk. There's some things to write with and blank pieces of paper for reporting. And you can see that they have like a leaf there, but like a little globule of water is there, and you can tell that someone watched Bug's Life before.
Nice.
Do they have like the one like clear pane window that's got all the markings on it to show where all the like danger signals was, like a fire watchtower?
Yeah, exactly like that. Somebody like took some berry juice and was just like, this is where this is, that is where that is, this is where this and that.
Smell the waste of blueberries.
I stand right in the middle, just some kind of like.
Right in the middle, right over the hole where the stick comes through, and you can look down if you want.
Well, Zeke, look down there, Mint.
I'm like, don't listen. Don't listen.
I
Don't
don't wanna. Why do you keep doing this to
listen.
me?
Don't listen. Smell the peppercorn.
Are there any like supplies?
Ooh.
Oh, let's see.
Crumb of.
I do have rummage. What do we?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, go ahead and
some
roll.
rummage going on.
Roll a rummage for me,
Is
please.
it,
I have to remind myself.
finding skills.
One bug's trash is another. Yeah, one bug's trash is another bug's much cooler trash.
Oh,
Nice.
lovely.
And I also have a bag, so I can easily fit anything I find.
Yes.
Bag of holding.
Okay, I only have two.
I have rummage too. I can help.
All right, so that's
Oh, everyone's just
that you
digging.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was it that you didn't have?
Okay,
Oh, I don't remember.
I have
Come back to me.
double fives. That's my highest.
Okay. Again, a low impact situation, nothing really crazy going on in terms of like, whoa. So one, you know there's like that little telescope there already on the desk that you could take if you wish.
I feel bad about taking that. Anything that looks like it was discarded, but I see like the true value in it, or at least as a piece. Well, because this literally says one bug's trash and this is another bug's much cooler trash.
We love much cooler trash.
You're looking around, and it seems like whoever was here last was here kind of recently, and you find in the corner just some really like, you can smell this very earthy, fragrant smell of just rich, wet dirt in the corner. Anybody want to offer a twist?
It's shit.
Dirt twist, huh?
Because you roll doubles, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does the dirt also have a seed in it?
Yep.
Sure. So you see this rich, wet dirt, and it just feels... It feels good to have in your hands. And then as you're filtering it through, there's just this thick seed with a nice chestnutty like color around it, smooth.
Well, I like to think that the acorn I used to make my boomerang, I didn't have to use the whole acorn, so I would like to like put the dirt and the seed in as if I have a pot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. You can add that to your inventory.
Would I be able to identify that seed as far as just like understanding ingredients and things of that nature?
I'm going to say because it was a twist, it's a mysterious seed to you.
Yeah. How you cook this?
Let's see if it grows into anything.
I like the hue.
Yeah.
You said there was some paper around? Janine would like to collect some paper.
You get some paper, add that into your inventory as well.
Good choice, Janine. That was really good. It was really cool. The paper, this cool paper you got. It's a good choice to get the paper instead of the other supplies. Yeah. You probably could use that because that's a thing that you write things down a lot. So
Francis is gonna fly down the hall and like perch on the outside there and just like stare forlornly off into the distance,
anyway.
like looking up at like what time of day is it?
It's midday.
Okay, so gazing up directly into the sun and just going,
Perhaps someday I will solve the mystery, and then she will love me.
oh no.
directly into the sunlight.
Oh, beautiful.
I don't think Spinall considers you a threat at all.
I don't think anyone's aware other than Francis. I don't think Janine has a clue. I don't think anyone else has a clue.
This is unexpectedly romantic.
I just feel like Spinall will be into this thick scorpion.
She's a
Thick scorpion lady.
Our mom, Bill.
Francis loves her for her mind because think is like his only thing, and also because he thinks she too will help him solve the mystery of where the sun goes at night.
That is true.
She is so smart. Anyway,
Do we have
I don't know.
any idea where to go next based on like the markings?
Yeah, so as you're looking through, and as Francis, you are forlornly looking at this.
directly at the sun.
Forlornly looking directly at the
With at least one eye, the other one might be
Luckily,
scanning.
your compound eyes can distribute
That's
the
amazing.
radiation, and you guys can see just like a little tufts of gray hair at some points, like cresting over, that you can assert that are likely the groundbreaker hogs doing their digging and literally creating all new paths within the hog wilds, the hoggish depths. And as you're looking around, you do see not the big central tree that everyone associates with like north that is helpful, but just slightly off, there is another tree, and you can see a glint. Just seems to be interlacing glints. Metal of some kind off by that tree.
Immediately zoomed in.
The light. The light. She points us away.
But yes, everybody, like as you're looking around through the 360 view, you catch the big tree, you catch the hogs, and you do catch that glint.
we see hogs.
Yeah, just a couple of them just currently making their paths, but they are just above the grass line.
Okay, they're like the raptors, kind of tall grass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I take a moment. I just kind of ask Francis, Maestro, what do your fly eyes see?
I see the light. She shows us the way.
Okay, what else? And I was like,
Oh, also there's some giant hogs rummaging around. Very dangerous. Do not go near them.
okay, it's good. Warnings, good. Warnings.
Is Mint taking the path, taking down the path?
Yeah, he's just kind of jotting it down just for documentation.
And as Francis describes it to you, you know, you can tell that there is a direct path, which is carved out by a groundbreaker hog. How recently, who knows? Or you could take a more winding path through different channels that have been cut through, but it will take longer.
I present both sort of maps to everyone, being like, if you guys need visual representation of, just to help, we have this, and it's like, here's like I kind of colored it in red, and one is in green. This is dangerous, and this is, not so dangerous.
That one looks shorter.
Yeah, let's go to the most.
go to the shorter one.
direct.
This one, okay. Anthony's with us, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Ant-Man.
Hey, it's better than Antonini.
Which one? Any opinions?
I mean,
You're coming with us.
if you're trying to get this truffle before things happen, you gotta go directly, right?
Well, I guess, there's some logic to that. Yeah.
All right, pack them up. Let's go.
Don't worry.
Already packed, man. Come on.
You will feel much better when we are back on solid ground.
Okay, thanks. And this eye still, kind of still folded in, and big old compound eye still kind of like shifted down.
It is so impressive how accurately you make the maps without looking out at the view. I am always in awe of you and your artistic skills.
Thanks, Francis. I like your eyes.
Thank you.
Blink, blink.
Gotta make it down the yurt stick.
The yurt stick. I like that. The yurt stick. Yes,
Get on my
I
back, man. Close your eyes. Close your eyes. It's all right. It's all right. Don't listen to Zeke.
Why you torment me, Zeke? Why? I love you.
And Zeke does a slide down but stop themselves. Slide down but stop.
Oh.
With Anthony on. Look how fast we can go. Like a stripper, just
Just for West dropped.
Yes.
Francis will fly down again, doing that fly, just zipping up and down, like kind of pacing with everyone and checking in to make sure everyone seems to be doing okay.
Nice.
Yo, Francis, man. Get down here. Oh, shit.
Be careful. If you vomit, remember to scoop it all back up again. Those are valuable nutrients that you will need for the road ahead.
Vietnam flashbacks.
Yeah, I'm doing it into this jar here.
Are you one
This is just
of
holding it
the
up like-
ants that has the very sweet spittle or the very umami? It is very important for spinner later.
I haven't tasted my vomit in a long
We should have to
Yeah,
experiment.
we gotta get him to vomit at some point. We're gonna make you throw up.
I had a friend who spat acid. It was beautiful. Can you spat acid?
No, I'm an ant, okay?
Well-
The most secretion I can do is dissolving my own food that I put in my mouth.
You know, that is still a skill. You should not sell yourself short.
Do you all not have digestive capabilities?
what's digestion?
Mostly takes place in
Flick out my proboscis.
Taste everything.
It's right at the tip.
still very unsettling every time I see it.
I'm so sorry. Normally I try to roll
Why
one
should we continue on this path?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're on the ground. Are we on the ground now?
Yeah.
finally.
Just gotta stretch.
Down the dangerous path.
And then just lays flat.
It's a danger.
Headlong into the danger.
In danger. As you all... What is this one? Oh, I want that one. Okay. I'm just nope. It has writing on it. What is that? I don't know what it is. As you all are moving along, you're able to cut into the path that Mint pointed out up top. And it's quite wide. Not as wide as the road that brought you into the Hoggish Steps, but you find yourself on a pretty open plain, if you will, that seems to, as you can probably assess, that has been carved by the hogs. But for bugs like yourself, this is quite the open channel that you find yourselves in.
Is this the open plains?
In terms of?
And is that I don't know if there's a place kind of because it says he's known. I'm just looking at his bio. It says he's known all across the open plains.
Not
Right. Or if it's just an open
an open plain. That
And the open plains is just like everything. Kinda, okay, great.
Hey guys, check out this invention I created. Remember last week when those watery blobs were falling from the sky? That was pretty scary.
That was really scary.
Yeah. Well, I fashioned this thing with a stick and 2 blades of grass, and I call it the weather blocker. But I think maybe it could camouflage us too. And it essentially looks like an umbrella. And so I think Zeke tries to scavenge for more sticks and grass to quickly make these maybe like umbrellas that maybe we can camouflage ourselves since we're so wide open and look like more grass.
Janine quickly jots down the design as best she can on instructions on how to recreate this for later.
I TM'd it, so don't steal it.
I would say you're able to grab your sticks and grass. Yeah. Make me another mic check, please, Mike.
Mic check, Mike.
Mic check,
Check
Mike.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Make. Let's see. Who's gonna? Let's see. I think.
To make a suggestion, maybe you could use your hat aspect as like the base of the design. To be like, oh yeah, it would look like.
Yeah, I like that.
Like
I
this on a
yeah,
stick.
Oh,
yeah.
Put this on it.
Well, I
You were
also
just at the
have a
yurt.
prototype already because I didn't.
Yeah, that's true.
So that, yeah.
Oh, okay.
And let's see if I have anything else.
What are you using to make it? Just grass and some
Grass and sticks. And maybe I can use some of like the mud, the dirt for like more.
Oh,
adhesive.
Yeah, go ahead and add that one onto there.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
I feel comfortable with 3.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
double 6s.
Nice.
Is my high.
You have this moment, Zeke, that you made the prototype and your brain just starts to whiz as you see the sticks, the leaves, the grass, all able to just like come up, and within your hand you easily make 5 or 6 umbrellas.
Yeah, the 6th one is like one of those umbrella hats.
Yes.
Fits and
Nice.
doesn't really necessarily. It's a bit bound.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
Oh,
Those are fun.
Jax, thanks. And I'll let that be the twist. You've also
Yeah.
made now the umbrella hat.
TM.
I TM'd that one too, Aunt Jemima. So don't even think about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now we have these to hopefully help us blend in, even though we're out in the wide open. We can look more just like grass.
Perhaps we stay close to the edge of the channel so that we can better scurry should anything come upon us, yes?
It's a good idea.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Just get to the edges of the road, kind of, and just kind of continue scurrying. How far is it to where? What are we following? I guess to like get to this the map. Is there anything else?
Is there a landmark of some kind? Like,
straight.
as a
You know that there was that metallic glint there as well, and it was close to a tree. So you can use that tree off into the distance to use that as your guiding point.
Is that tree?
Not the big tree to the north, but this tree is a little bit more to the northwest.
I think Francis is very locked in on where that
Oh, yeah.
shiny thing
'Cause you can
was,
always
so I
turn
can
me
like,
into
I
fly
can,
out.
yeah. If we start
Zip
feeling
back
right, I'll
down.
just like bop up
Zip
and
back
take me like,
down.
No, it is still there.
Oh, guys, oh, God.
So as Francis goes upwards to look, friends, this is a track. No, you can't see it on your. There you go. These are tracks. Basically, in this system and other systems, tracks are like timers. Players will do things that will keep the timer at bay or move it along. It can be positive or negative. Sometimes it can be secret because they don't know what's going on, or it can be more open depending on what the situation is. But for now, we have a 3-track. And as Francis goes up to consistently check, one of those markings does tick.
But we don't know that.
Right.
Our
we
characters
just-
don't know that.
I guess we keep going towards the shiny thing.
You continue to go forward towards the shiny thing, cutting your way through the grass, using this Groundbreaker Hog's pathway to move forward. And as you do, some of the grass just kind of shifts a little bit. Some vines seem to just creep out in places, but nothing that is immediately like, oh, that, but like, it is different. You do see these vines sticking out. And off the edge of one of them, you do see a nice pink flower emerge.
Wow, that's really cool. Can I just use, now that we're kind of on the ground, my wide spectrum compound eyes are a little bit more kind of like open to the surroundings. Is there anything I pick up that is, I guess, new to me? Or like that pink flower was incredibly attractive.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, that's a cool hue. Is it in our way or in the direction?
When the vines start to come out of the grass, you can see at one point like a little bit of a curve coming out of one of the grass walls, and just maybe about a bug's height or two above you is this pink flower that pops out.
I make a detailed rendering of it and name it. What do I name it?
You also named it after
God.
I don't name anything. I don't name it.
You don't name it? Okay.
I don't name it.
But it's there, and
Bugs don't name stuff.
as you take note of it, it's got this alluring sweet smell to it that just...
Oh God, is it edible? And
I hold it up.
can I sense whether it's like something I can consume or if it's...
Oh, would you like to climb up the said vine?
Yeah, I guess I would have to climb up.
You climb up said vine, and as you do, you can just smell it. It's just the pollen, the scent of it is just
Yeah. A little bit of
like
cumin.
sugar.
Maybe like a spice kind of.
Just mumbling.
You know what I mint? Write it down. Oh, mint? Oh, okay. No, he's not here. Hey, hold on. I'm using the old nose here. Hold on. Can I clip it? Like take it?
Yeah.
I guess I haven't really determined what it does, right? But I think it's nice. I think it's something that.
But yeah, you can add to your inventory a. Are you taking any of the petals or the whole flower?
I think I'd take the whole. I would take it like much in the way that you take like a green onion or something, and you put it in the water.
Okay.
Like I'd put it in like a little sealed makeshift kind of thing.
And as you pluck it and you put it away,
Pretty flower.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
I'm sure there'll be no consequences from that.
Oh yeah, definitely no consequences.
Yeah, there you go. Like,
seems like we're consequence-free.
We're the, however, sudden flash of the inevitable march of time onward. Shall we continue?
Can I show the flower to Janine?
oh yeah, you can.
Hey.
Oh, wow.
It's nice, right?
Uh-huh.
It reminded me of. Well, no, it's just not. It doesn't matter. I just thought you might like to look at it, or maybe. Yeah. Why don't I show it to you again a little later, and you'll maybe you'll think differently of it. Anyways, books, right? Yeah, that's what you do. You reading any good ones? Reading any good ones?
Oh, well, this one's pretty good. She pops it open. There's just like, it is monstrous. There's gore.
Cool.
There's all kinds of terrible things. It is got
that's
scribbled
really
at the
cool.
bottom. Look at that. He's got all kinds of tentacles.
Yeah, you really like tentacles, huh?
Well, I mean, not always. Flip. Anyway, that's what I'm reading right now.
Cool, yeah. Yeah. I
And
think-
Zeke goes in between. What are you guys talking about?
Nothing. See? Nothing. Anyway, well, I guess I'll show you this again later. Puts it away.
Okay.
I've part of the petal, the pink thing. Can I mush it into some kind of paint?
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, you can take.
Yeah, so I create it and I kind of like present it. Like, I call this the color awkward. Thank you.
Yeah, it kind of looks like your face right now.
Why would I be looking at me?
You're right. I hold it
I don't
up.
have awkward on my face. No.
It's the same.
Yeah, why would that be happening? Why would that even be happening to me?
Francis is gonna fly away from the group, like use this as an opportunity to like zip up and like
Look at the
do a little like, stare forlornly up at the sun for a moment as it's probably starting to set a little bit. Like not a lot, but like a little bit, and just be like, someday I will have the answer.
And as you're up there and all of this is
mystery.
transpiring, Zeke, you feel just something grab onto your leg and pull.
Which leg?
And you all watch as one of these vines grasps onto the leg of Zeke and pulls him straight into the brush. And
Am I still holding on to it?
Is Anthony still on his back?
you're holding on to Anthony like just both of you get pulled in, and as you're being scraped along the ground really quickly, you find yourself in a brief open clearing as this giant plant with an open maw just looks down at you.
Oh!
Feed me.
Feed me, Seymour.
Who's there? Snap is Seymour.
Oh
The
gosh.
chances you're vegetarian. That could be kind of cannibalistic for you.
Like
But
they ask
yeah,
me questions.
this predatory plant is looking down at you and is about to strike, but it has spent the time to pull you in. All of you watch as Zeke is ripped through. Before it can do anything, would you like to try for anything? You are currently wrapped up in its vine.
Oh, so none of my hands are free?
We'll see your legs are, but yeah, you got 4 arms still, because you're a bug.
Yeah. Can I throw my boom? my wood swoopy thing at it?
Yeah, you
Wood
can throw a
swoopy
wood
thing.
swoopy thing.
So wood sweepy.
So I have a benefit from my sensitive, bulging, hollow objects,
Yes.
which is my eyes.
Wow.
And one of my benefits is that if you would be caught unaware or by surprise, you can instead steal the spotlight for an action.
Okay.
Would
interesting.
the table? I'm going to present this because I don't want to hog the spotlight, but also would you let me steal the spotlight to see that this is happening and then just zip in and start using my like darting ability to try to like basically I'm just doing the like what are you looking at? What are you looking at? What these things are doing and start trying to create basically a distraction to help make this easier for everybody else to
Wait,
maneuver.
I'm immune to being pulled.
Oh, maybe. Oh, maybe we're fine then.
It took Anthony.
What does that mean? Just being pulled at all?
You're immune to being pulled. So I like as soon as I got pulled, my 4 free sticky hands stayed.
Got it.
But maybe it's still Anthony still.
You ripped that
Well,
thing
it
out.
grabbed onto you and pulled you. So Anthony, we're just gonna rewind a little bit back.
No. We can make this part of the narrative. This thing starts to grab you, and you just like nope out as we all zip into help.
Of all the bugs, it's it's the one you cannot
Actually.
pull.
It's just
So funny.
sticks into the ground. You don't see them all, but Francis does as this transpires, but you are still within the pathway.
Yeah.
You all see that there's a vine just pulling onto Zeke as he just... Come on.
I mean, doesn't say that my leg can't be ripped off because that's happened.
True.
It's hurting a little bit. Yeah.
I have a kitchen knife.
Hey guys, guys, it kind of hurts.
I'm gonna run over with one of my sharper kitchen knives and try to.
Okay. So go ahead and make a. So for the skills, I guess if it is, it would be a scrapping skill of a slash if you have slash.
I don't have slash, but I can still try. Is there anything else that I can? Yeah, I just saw tiny knives, and I was like, "That's probably." Oh, you know what? I could try to sizzle the. I could try to sizzle the vine because I can shoot a little acid.
Okay.
Or a spark of flame.
Janine also has sizzle.
I think
She could.
Is this like a toxic type thing? Know that this is like a thing that we have.
Yeah, you're really gonna hate this.
It's in slow
So
motion.
I grabbed paper for a specific purpose because I essentially get a boon to turn sizzle into giga sizzle if I can utilize paper or ink based
This is
products.
about to be the hottest thing that Spitball's ever seen.
Oh no.
Sizzle.
Should I give the action to Janine then? And
Sure.
Or is it something that we both? Yeah. Can I maybe just assist with the sizzle? Because you got giga sizzle.
sizzle.
And then I can give you some of my sizzle too if you want
So,
some of my
yeah.
sizzle. You know.
So, hello, Awk Raven. Thank you for the raid.
Hey.
We're playing PICO. It is an in-development ttrpg designed by Felix Isaacs, the creator of the Wild Sea. Art is by Scarab, Zkarab. Thank you for joining us as we play. It's wild word system, table or theater of the mind, all that. Keep watching. We'll explain it all as we do this combat really quick.
We're learning too.
Yeah.
Join us.
Yeah. So, with the addition of you stealing the spotlight and darting around and being like, go ahead and whatever sizzle dice you have,
Yeah.
+2 from your friends who are giving you your sizzle powers.
Ew. So sizzly.
Yeah.
And then the aspect itself, right?
Yes.
5 dice.
Yeah.
And then a 6th dice if you're using a bob.
Bebop.
Bibbidi-bop?
Yes. Okay. Yeah, paper is my bob. Yeah. All right. For those of you tuning in at home, I'm using an aspect called Trailing Papercraft Stinger. It delivers a whole lot of note for such a tiny little job, and this one's 100% recycled materials.
Wow, that's nice. I like that.
The benefit of it being consuming one of my bobs in order to turn my sizzle attack into a giga sizzle, which gives me more dice. Which was needed. Jinkies. Okay. So this is fun. I have a 5 as my highest.
Okay.
But I also have 2 doubles.
Okay, so it's still just one twist.
Great.
But you succeed, and as you describe how this giga sizzle happens.
So Janine, I believe, is since sizzle can be a spark or an acid, I believe this is going to be a little acid attack on the vine grappling our friend. So she is going to pull out one of these pieces of paper, crumple it up, eat it, and some acid onto this vine.
Okay. As you onto this vine, Zeke, the tension on your legs evaporates as it completely melts through. You get through this first portion of its hearts. But there is a break in its heart. And as that happens, you all watch what Francis is able to see. A massive plant head just roar upwards out of the grass going... and then just looks down at all of you. And, as part of the rules, as we are all learning, when a hazard reaches a break, it steals the spotlight to do something. And it is going to simply lash out at Janine for spewing acid all over its vines.
Also, Spinall is the most aroused he's ever been. Watching that Giga sizzle.
You know,
Just feeling things that he's never
Spinall, your pheromones, they are going haywire.
Can you see it?
What do you do about this? Yeah.
it gives the smell of roasted leeks as it
my God.
sizzles through. It's aromatic as it comes in through your mustache. And
Like, sorry, guys.
as this attack comes towards you, Janine, if you could roll whatever dice you would like to escape from set as the mouth is coming towards you.
Yeah, I've got dart.
Okay.
2. And I think that is pretty much all my defensive. Yeah.
How do reactions and things of this nature happen here? Do we just
Are
tell
we
the story?
are we able to assist narratively
Yeah.
if we want to add different pool for
That's
this?
a great question as James looks at the rules because I read this last night.
It's a new system. We're playtesting
So did
it.
I.
It's currently being kickstarted right now. So if you enjoy the idea of playing adorable cartoon bugs in a big scary world, check out the Kickstarter.
don't we, like,
We have just
blasting
dropped it in our
90
Twitch chat. If you're watching this live on Twitch, if you're not, you can look it up under PICO by Felix Isaacs. I'm really good at doing cover plug for the DM because normally I'm the one having to look stuff up these days.
Cool. Okay, thank you so much. I think it still works the same-ish.
Okay.
Yeah.
Same-ish.
Yeah. For defending, you will still be the one rolling, but if so any skills, aspects.
Yeah, I don't really have any aspects that apply. So I get a base because I have it and skill or just one?
Whatever your dart is.
Yes.
And then any aspects?
None.
Any bits or bobs you'd like to use?
No, I don't think I can use any of them.
Okay.
Great.
And then I guess any assistance in some way from any of y'all.
I'm trying to see if because I have so would the attack from the plant be a slash?
It is currently to go back to the page, this is why we have our 76. No, what are you doing? What are you doing? Right click. No! It is a bite.
To bite. Okay. Because my heavy shell is resistant to slash, and I would have tried to throw myself in front.
What is
If it's a bite, I might not be able to withstand.
Mint.
Yeah.
What's up?
Sorry, I missed that last part. What is it resistant to?
Oh, that was his.
I'm resistant to slash and sizzle because of my carapace.
Oh, I see. I gotcha.
Yeah.
Can I double up on skills? Can I also use sizzle?
Only one skill.
Only one.
Yeah.
Can I use a bit?
Yes, I will second that.
Thank you.
Also, I have in my bobs a piece of shiny foil. Can I whip that out? And again, I'm continuing to fly around and try to kind of dart around. Can I flip that out and try to basically, again, I'm fairly immune to the light. It's all I care about aside from Janine. So can I just use that and basically use that to start trying to between sound and light reflection, just like a child trying to make thunder noises with a piece of oil, just be like, aha!
Distracted.
Can it
Yeah.
see? Can the plant see?
Well, that's why I'm I'll do reflection because I mean.
The art gives it eyes. So.
Well, also,
great.
plants are photosensitive, so if I can get it a little thing, but also making some sounds and things, just trying to be oh, you think you can get away with this, and just zipping around with my little piece of foil, trying
help?
to mess with this.
So this help
This
would be
is
cool.
helping
Oh, okay,
too.
I see.
Yeah, I'm trying to
So-
help Janine.
That would be
Great.
3 dice.
3 dice. I love it. 5.
5.
And 2 ones.
2 ones. Okay. So the bite lashes down on you. Would you like to take the effect or would you like to take the damage?
Ooh. I think I will take the effect
Okay.
just to see what happens.
You are. Luckily, the distraction is able to nestle you between two of its. They don't have teeth, but it's a plant. But let's say plant teeth nestle within that. You are just grabbed and pulled upwards into the air. So you are currently grabbed or pulled up into the air. For your twist, you are currently pulled up into the air and grabbed. But any things?
She is holding a mountain of books in her arms, so that is also going inside the plant mouth. Just as an FYI.
Okay, so you kind of go head first by the grab, so the books go into the plant, and you watch them all start to traverse down, and what you can smell is similar to that sweet smell that Mint had, or as well as, but it's got a little bit of acidity now, being more up close to it, and you are like, your books.
No. Then they start melting.
But yes, that is the plant. Anybody else who would like to do anything?
I'm trying to see if maybe I can do something with the flower that I clipped.
Yes.
And I'm trying to figure out what that would be. Can I to draw it out somewhere or something like that? Is it attracted to the smell? I wonder what would happen if I what would happen if I took some of the petal and express the oil from it like you do for a cocktail.
Yeah, let's do that.
See if it'll come in my direction, basically.
Sure. Do you have Dazzle?
I do have Dazzle.
Yeah, let's make it a Dazzle skill.
Yeah. Okay, so
Give them the old dazzle.
I can't help but be impressed by the things that you do. So it's also very cool when I do it. It's like slow motion that Vivaldi season starts playing. You know.
Yes.
Do I get enough? Let me see if there's anything.
So you've done skill. You're using the bits of the flower.
Yes.
Any aspects?
Yeah. Will you have a shot? No. Oh, when you would get a bit marketing negative. Okay, no, that's not. Carry slash. I keep seeing this thing that I should have freaking used earlier, which is mushroom cap.
Oh,
which gives me power over mushroomy things. And I was just like, that was the biggest mushroomy thing. I should have done it, but I don't think I can do that or anything with that here. So I think just the 3 is probably as best as we can go.
Sorry, I'm gonna just keep jumping in because I'm all about using these mechanics as much as humanly possible. Can I help? Because again, everything for Janine. I have something called Logic Center. It's Big Head, Big Brain, and it gives the benefit that once per scene, I can mark it to learn a secret about your current situation from the Weaver, which is you.
Yeah.
Can I use this to see if there's a specific weakness or something that I notice that I can then shout to Spital to help give him an assist on saving Janine?
Go ahead and mark that.
Yeah.
Weakness, 1 or 2?
2.
Oddly enough, the plant beyond the vines, the only really attacking mechanism is its head.
Okay.
So if you climb underneath, that is what it is weak to.
From as I'm zipping around, I'm just going to be like, Spital, if you get up under the chin, you can take it out without any more damage.
Got it. Okay, so I think I'm gonna start with getting it in my direction with that little. Wait, so because of that, do I get an?
I'm giving you an assist. So you're adding it. You're adding a die to your whole thing that you're doing.
I'll say order up, 5 is the biggest one. No doubles.
No doubles. But you are able to get.
Yeah, I just kind of I tear off pieces, throw it up, and I go.
And as that oil, that scent permeates the air, it rears its head and opens its mouth as takes it almost as like a mating call. As it's like, oh, is there someone? Wait. At the same time, Janine, you drop out of...
Diving.
So that takes one more heart out of it. But for you two, since these three have acted, anything you want to do as you see Janine starting to fall from the sky?
Yeah, I look over to Zeke and I say, remember the time during that one escapade where we made things together? Let's do it again. And I
Let's do it.
and I basically yeah. I take my brush sticks and I kind of pat my carapace and they open. And I tilt down as kind of like a springboard for you. Yeah. And I use drone wings, which basically like catapults you. Mm-hmm. And I kind of offer up, do your thing, like, get on board. Yeah, like, let's do it.
I love this.
Yeah.
Which basically is to like propel you forward to like where it's.
Like the Harlem Globetrotters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Harlem.
Do you need to save Janine from falling, or are you good?
I think we're on it.
Who can say?
Yeah.
So, but for
One
you
of us is
two,
gonna get Janine.
Yeah.
Mint offers their wings for you to
Right.
pop off of. What would you like to do with that extra little boost?
I think I'm trying to land on the stem, the chin.
Below the chin, you land, and anything you do there.
I grab on with my sticky hands.
Yeah.
Any skills that you're using to attack it or wrestle it down or...
What do I have? Let me remind myself what my only scrapping skill is bash. Use bash to smash your way through all the I'm just trying to
Just bashing everything.
Okay, so you've got your bash. You're getting an assist from Mint. Any aspects you would like to use?
Let's see. I don't know if I have anything that.
And
Besides that,
similarly-
like my sticky, it's not a listed benefit.
Yeah.
But I would think that like my sticky hands, which is what was immune to me being pulled, lets me have a pretty firm grasp once I land, as well as if it's trying to like pull me off. I like. So I have I probably have a more sturdy hold on the stem than anybody else. Okay.
And any bits or bobs that you want to add into your... You also have your boomerang. If you want to...
Wood swoopy.
Wood swoop.
Your woods TM.
Yeah.
Multiple times.
Maybe I'm bashing with the boomerang.
Okay. You are launched off of Mint's back, upwards, striking down onto the plant.
Oh man, that was real bad. The highest is 3, and it's a double. And
Snake eyes.
You are sent flying off of Mint's wings, just springboarded. The speed you were not ready for. And as you are already winding up, by the time you reach the top of your arc for your wood swoopy thing, you're already sailing past.
We're all just watching like.
Sailing
That
past.
is unfortunate.
that little nick in the boomerang.
Yeah.
Just like
Because it just created that aerodynamic.
Like a football kick. Like,
little penalty kick as you go through past the upright. Any twists you want to add since
I like literally hit the tree behind me and do that comedic like slide down the
No. See.
we gotta practice that. Zeke, shucks.
That was almost so cool.
I know that was really close to being super cool. It just wasn't.
Very disappointed.
Super disappointing.
the plant is just distracted as it watches you fly on by.
But
That-
he catches Janine.
You're kind of at the throat. You're flying. You're gonna go for it to catch Janine?
Because
I want to at least soften the blow.
Janine right now.
Oh my gosh. And you guys compete to see who catch it.
Yeah.
They don't have this in the rules. Let's do a contested roll. Whoever gets the higher value.
Who catch your knee?
Like, this is
Have
full.
advantage on all flirting. Oh.
4.
Unfortunately, Francis, you're too higher up in the air, and as you see
fast
Janine
enough.
start to go towards the ground, you just straight Andrew Garfield reaching.
Janine!
It's weird because I'm the spider. But like,
Yeah,
That's weird.
no.
That's why it's not going to end the same way.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
Meanwhile, you Spitala see Janine start to fall. You just push off the plant, reaching out. How many legs you send forward?
All of them.
All
Every single.
all
eight.
just boom.
Honestly, this is gonna work better because you can like catch and cradle her.
Yeah, kinda like-
no, this is smart.
Catch, cradle, land into the grass wall as you tip over and slide on down. The plant is confused
Hungry and confused.
and just sees that these two, Mint and Francis, are in front of it. It's like, and it's gonna go
This
for.
man's got a type 5. This man's got personality.
It's gonna go for Francis because you kind of just stopped in the middle, right in front of its face, and it's going to snap at its maw towards you.
Okay. Can I use my dart skill to try to go directly down its throat and recover Janine's books?
Oh, that's so good.
My greatest rival.
You may.
Look, I'm willing to die for this very stupid bit.
Do it. Roll your dart.
Okay.
You have your wings to get through.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll my dart, which is I have. I would love to use my woolly viber wings, which ignores speed cut when defending myself as a benefit. I don't know if that matters, but like.
But yeah, you're going through it.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my wings. And can I only use one aspect?
Only one aspect.
Actually, then instead of using my woolly viber wings, this is a little bit of a wild pitch. Can I use my bulging hollow optics to treat my rummage as a giga rummage to recover as many books as possible instead?
Yes.
Even if I don't make it, I want to just be able to like shove these out of the plant's
Wait, what do the
mouth.
eyes do for the?
I can see everything.
Yeah, maybe all you have to do is grab the like.
No, I thought it was
reflex.
sacrificing your eye. For that.
I mean, maybe that's a consequence of being a high roll. I've only got 2 dice to roll on this, so yeah. So unless anybody wants to, I don't know if anyone can help me or wants to let me use a bit. I'm
I
just
think the
rolling
only
2.
one who could help you would be Mint in some way or fashion.
Don't sacrifice yourself. I am doing this for love and the light.
Yeah, I don't
Janine,
know.
what?
Cool. That's a double 1.
Oh no.
Oh.
I said I'd do it. It's fine.
Oh yeah.
Is it too late to help?
I'll just go sit. Look, I'll go sit in the,
not gonna help
control
you at
room
all.
for the rest. No. This is great.
I'm over here tumbling.
I haven't
tumbling.
died on stream since the last game James
God.
GM'd with me.
There's a pattern.
That's tradition.
Yeah, as is tradition.
Yeah.
Okay. You fly down. You see the gullet wide open as it extends its maw for you to bite down. It does not expect your sudden speed as you're coming towards it, so it snaps its mouth shut, and you just smack right into it.
Oh.
Taking 4 damage.
Oh.
Okay. Can I spread that across multiple aspects?
Do you have an aspect of the break?
I don't have an aspect of the break, but I don't have any aspect that has 4 available.
So it
Does
will
that just max 1 out? Great. Cool. We're gonna max out my logic center because I hit my head. So I'm a
You
little dazed.
max out your life center, smack into it, and you also will take the effect of being stunned as you just.
Yep. So I'm just gonna smack, and like a fly that's smacked into the window, I'm just gonna like toward the ground.
Mint. You find your compatriots, Spitall and Janine, have flown into the grass wall. You saw Zeke smack into a tree. You saw Francis smack into the plant. You are alone as this hydra of a plant stares down at you. But it is your spotlight.
Oh my god.
Is there anything you'd like to do?
I'd also like to dazzle. And distract it.
By paying to get like what
What
you're
are we-
saying.
Yes, and I actually will be using my painter's brush
Uh-huh.
while I'm kind of like dazzling.
What's your dazzle?
Oh, basically, like once again, the carapace opens and there's this like multi-prismic kind of like shimmer to it, but on certain angles you'll see kind of like eyes, basically.
Yeah.
It's like the portfolio is.
Yeah, it's becoming its own thing.
Becoming-
Yeah, it's not my final form yet, but it's getting.
That's very cool.
Yeah, and I can use a painter's brush.
Okay.
Which it burns a new weakness of my choice to a nearby hazard. I'm guessing this
This is a hazard, yes.
Once per scene. If the hazard has an immunity, resistance, or weakness to your type choice, this ability has no effect.
Okay.
So I guess I need to figure out what the weakness. What weakness? Weakness to beauty.
Weaknesses would be the skill.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Like the scrapping skills.
Any scrapping could be scrapping skill. It could
But you're using dazzle, right? That's the skill you're using.
it could be any skill. So it could be dazzle. It could be swagger. It could become weak to swimming, weak to rummaging. However, you would want it to become weak to, and then if someone rolls against that, they get to figure out how they would describe how they affect it with rummaging. But that is up to you.
Make it weak to. Make it weak to think.
To thinking. Okay.
Oh.
So for this to happen, grab your dazzle dice.
I was gonna grab my pencil. Dazzle dice. One.
Okay. Your paintbrush for one. Any bits or bobs you will be using.
Ancient horsehair
Okay.
and blob of dye.
Oh, you can only use one bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then an ancient horsehair.
Ancient horsehair. And since you are alone, no help to be seen. So
Where's Anthony?
Where's Anthony?
y'all get eaten. I can just go home. What'd you get?
5 at the highest, and then snake eyes.
Oh wow!
Interesting.
5 and a twist.
Your shell extends, iridescence expands. You watch as this paintbrush starts to paint in the air, literally in the air, as the charm of your art takes effect, and you can see an already not very cognitive creature just seems a little dumber now. So dumb, in fact. This is one thing I'm still trying to figure out, is the non-damaging aspects, but you technically do the damage of your thing. It's
It's a vegetable now.
I'm figuring out how to fry it like a squash.
its brain is already so cognitively low, and then you just lower it some more. It just settles into just being a standard plant. its jaw opens up, and it is quite lovely looking flower as you emerge from the grass walls, and Zeke emerges from where you were hitting
Out
the
like grass.
Yeah.
Can I have a quick, like, when we tumbled out of the thing into the grass where I'm trying to, like, force, like, a meet cute kind of, like, oh, whoa, that was, Janine,
Oh God! Oh
Janine,
my
you all
God!
right? Wow, that was crazy how you almost were in the maws of death, and
God, it was so smelly.
and I jumped out of the heroically jumped out of nowhere and just I wonder if this endears you towards me in any way because of that.
Oh, sorry. Were you saying something? There was a lot of. Well, I don't know what this was in my ears.
Oh no, nothing. Why don't we go back and join the rest?
Yeah.
I blame it on Francis somehow.
Guys, that was wild.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. What
How you-
happened to you?
It didn't work the first time.
Well, I thought I'd give it another shot, you know? Maybe I increased our luck. Wait, speaking of luck, where's Francis?
Francis, again, like a fly that has flown into the window, is like laying on his back on the ground. The one wing is like twitching, and he's just like staring. All the like legs are kind of crumpled in. The one eye is like blinking too much, and the other one isn't blinking at all. So he's just like staring up at the sun.
The sun still.
Always the sun.
I'm gonna use care to help heal Francis.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
But what do you?
Ironically,
Someone
Francis
has care.
also has a healing ability for everyone else, but not for
Yeah, not right now.
Not right now.
Should we? Is there a short rest a thing?
Go ahead and roll a care.
Yeah, care. And I'll put my hat on Francis to, think with its, maybe it finally has sensitivity to light. And so this will kind of help with that. I don't have many bits and bobs these days.
Can I assist with think? Just like, oh yeah, I've seen someone get smashed up real bad last time.
Yeah, go ahead. Add that for.
Like, if you want, like, how many do you have?
I have 3.
Can I like whip something up?
Any bits or bobs you'd like to use for that whipping up?
I think probably. What have I used so far? I think I'll probably do something with like I got a little mystery meat. That's something that'll probably be good for
Francis.
Yeah.
So I can make a little mystery meat tartare for you. Just chopped up and mushed up and gross.
So I kind of shield it from the light. I stuff.
I was like, all right, put
This will be good for
in
you.
your mouth. Put it in your mouth.
Yeah.
Little proboscis comes out and starts tasting it.
There you go.
6.
Oh,
Nice.
So you eat this mystery meat. You have the hat for some sun care. You do get a heart back in whichever thing you would like.
beautiful.
Your cognitive functions come back as your intelligence comes back online.
Shake off the dazedness and suddenly sort of like probably the housefly equivalent of like kip up and then be on alert. Like, is everything all right? Is anyone hurt? Janine, spit out. Are you? Thank you.
Yeah, I think we're okay. Are you okay?
I will recover. Sorry about that. I was hoping to recover your books, and I do not think I succeeded.
Well, that's all right. I still have 1, 2,
apologize.
3, 4. I still have a bunch, so it's okay. Thank you.
Yes, of course. Sorry for the trouble.
And Francis will just like kind of like curl up and just do that. Like again, it's the like thing, trying to like recover a little bit, but also like eating and just like
Delicious, thank you. What is it?
I'm already over at the plant bulb, just trying to saw off pieces of the
Okay.
bulb. It's good. You like it?
No, it is very good. Sorry, you are busy. I should not distract you. I'm so sorry.
Hey, it's okay. You don't have to say. You don't have to be sorry or anything. I would have been mad if you died. I don't know. I mean,
You know, my species has very short lifespan, so that means a lot to me.
yeah, we got to make the most out of our time.
Yes, we should try to find the truffle for Hospital.
Yeah, we should.
I'm over on top of the plant with like hunks of the plant flesh. Like, you think this will fry? This will probably fry.
The light fixes everything.
Yeah. No, that'll be good. Take some of the plant flesh.
You got some plant
This is
flesh.
like that scene. Was it Hannibal?
Yeah,
When
yeah.
he's like, Plant's still alive.
Oh yeah, I can hear it screaming. I can hear it screaming.
Stood up.
I'm like,
Just don't care.
Quiet, you. It's like- yeah, it's a vegetable, but it's still extremely cognizant. That's how it tastes better that way.
Tender. Yeah. Sorry about your books.
Oh, there's more books, probably.
I mean, if someone were to get you more books somewhere, like, well, I don't know what sort of currying a favor would occur.
You can make
that-
curry too?
Yeah, of course I can make curry. Wait, no, that's not what I said, though. Do you need more books? Because we can find you more books.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not super concerned about it right this second,
Make
but
books.
thank you.
You can make all sorts of things.
Are we messing around with mood?
Sure, we can.
Because I would venture to say that this interaction, while technically successful, has lowered Janine's mood a little. Yeah.
So within, as you mark that down, towards which negative emotion are you?
Janine is slightly flustered now. Whenever I use or consume a bit or bob, I lose a second one at the Weaver's Choice.
Oh, wow.
But I can reset my mood to okay at the end of that scene.
Yeah. So yeah, moods allow for players to have a different role-playing aspect to their character, but also have mechanical benefits too. I see you just did a little check on your mood board.
Yeah, I think after interaction, Mint is a little bit more driven. Yes.
And what effect does that provide you?
When you begin a montage, roll a d6. On a 4, 5, or 6, you gain an additional task to use.
Okay.
We haven't done a montage yet. have we?
Yeah, montage would tend to be like on bigger campaigns where you can have those montages. But that is good to know as we explore these characters and this game.
My brush, it got bigger.
Yeah. But as you all find yourselves and gather, you head back once more on the Groundbreaker Hog path towards whatever that shiny metal thing is off in the horizon. And with that, we'll take a break for now, and we will be right back. Thank you all so much for joining us, and Auk Raven for the raid. We will be back after about 10 minutes, but until then, sit tight, and we will see you all very soon after the break. See you soon. And we're back! And I've done it again, folks! We're not on fire! Wow! Yes!
Only our hearts.
Yes. Hearts for love.
Oh, love.
That everybody wants Janine for some reason.
I wouldn't want Janine.
Bespectacled.
Thick-ass scorpion.
I'm actually asexual.
There you go.
Hey, yeah,
talking
let's
to
not
Zeke.
knock the asexual representation of Zeke here.
I like
Zeke
colors.
just is want adventure, y'all.
Yeah, don't we all?
So,
I don't know.
You like a potato bug or something?
I thought you might be a tarantula based on your wood chewing,
I
but
thought-
then
I thought maybe a termite because
yeah. Oh, sorry, that's what I meant. Termite.
Who
Yeah.
built the wooden fences?
Yeah. No. Sorry, I think I meant termite. We had termite, tarantula.
Little
Yeah.
gray ace termite.
Yeah.
So good. So
I
good.
think you're a scarab.
I mean, I'm never afraid.
Should we save this for the after dark?
Anyway, we'll talk more later.
That's for the after dark.
Yeah.
Become
Stick
a
around.
Patreon member.
Well, for this one, we'll show it here afterwards, so that way people can hear our insights about PICO.
Yeah, because we want to talk about this cool game that is kickstarting, which I'm going to drop in the Twitch chat right now. Well, James.
Created by Felix Isaacs, art by Scarab. Thank you all so much for joining us. So, as we just a refresh, Y'all landed in the Fringewood on the outer sides of the hog wilds, and you saw a truffle heist in process. The truffle was taken. You all were like, oh, we need to get this truffle because Spidal Spamosa, our tarantula chef, was like, I gotta cook with that. And as you all head off into the hog wilds, you saw a great many of things. You saw a stick with a yurt around so that way you can see the greater surroundings, the massive trees, the great blades of grass, as well as the hogs with which the place is named after, the groundbreaker hogs searching for truffles as well, finding within the paths, creating the paths within the hoggish depths. You see off in the distance a metallic structure shining, netted for some reason. You're like, we need to go over there. Anthony, the ant that stole.
Anthony, the ant that stole. Is that the name of the fable?
Anthony, the ant that stole the truffle. He's New York, and you have taken him along. He's like, yeah, you gotta go over there. So you all head there on the quickest path, within which there was a predatory plant that tried to snap up Zeke, gnashed up Janine, smacked into the face of Francis, but was felled by some spectacular razzle-dazzle. Razzle and dazzle in them, painting from Mint. And that is where we find ourselves post-battle, continuing down the path with which you all headed down. You approach this tree that you saw off in the distance, the metallic netting ever coming closer. And as you get closer, you recognize that for humans, it is a shopping cart, turned upside down, well submerged within a thick mud, creating a cage.
Is there a sign that says itty bitty cage?
On the top, in big, bold letters, as if from the WWE, it's like, Itsy-Bitsy cage.
I think this is it.
It is certainly something.
Hey, Antigo, how do you feel about being here?
Antigone.
I'm pretty sure they wouldn't want to, like, see me, but
Yeah, what's the password?
there's no password.
You just walk in?
Yeah, I mean, it's a cage, like that's, and you
I
can.
suppose so, yeah.
So we have to trade the hostage for a fair entrance,
That's right.
yes?
That's right.
And as you see, there's some signage that has been stuck in the mud, as this seems to be in a bit of an open clearing. Just on one, it says Tuesday, and then a big circle with a cross in it, and you can see a hat in there.
Is it? What day is it? Do I even know what days are?
Janine, did not one of your books have Janine, did not one of your books have something about the tracking of the rise and sunset of the light?
She flips through her stuff. She's like, "Oh, you mean this one?" And she pulls out like a naughty grandma's calendar, and she's like, "This one, the track days."
Yes, the one that speaks about when the light rises and falls in the sky.
It's got little circles and half circles and stuff that seem to
For the lesser light.
the big light in the sky at night.
And as you are,
Janine, can I borrow that book?
Yeah, there you go.
Okay. I know how to feel about this, but I'm just gonna hold on to this.
Hey,
Can't
Anthony
my
counts.
inventory.
What day is it? Is it Tuesday?
Nasty grandma kind of.
I think last night the moon was like this, so we're 3 after that. Yeah, so it's so it just says a T at the top, so I don't know. I don't know what that
No,
means.
that totally
It
makes
says
sense.
to, but not the.
Yeah, it's a T, not the.
But the sign does not have a th. It only has the t.
Yeah, so
I
maybe.
think I'm not supposed to wear this hat then.
Perhaps you should hide it and bring it out at a more appropriate occasion as a sort of surprise.
It kind of completes the fit.
It does make the fit really good.
Yeah.
I hate to ruin the look.
I think you look handsome.
Spinall moves his mood towards jealous. Spitall's jealous. Yeah, he's gonna go towards jealous. He's not gonna do anything about it. It's just gonna be a simmering, deep, really repressed, like really unhealthy jealousy.
Self-proclaimed asexual. I actually got a little bit more content with that.
Would you say you were marinating in it?
Yes, exactly. The juice is really, really letting it soak down to the bone.
Yeah.
Can I pop up into the air and just kind of flick around and see? Are there other insects about? Either other insects like us that are trying to get in, or is there anybody in the cage?
Well, you can firmly see folks in the cage.
Okay.
They've created some structures within, kind of like a hamster cage, if you will.
Okay.
In terms of some layerings.
A little bit of a city structure,
yeah.
an internal structure.
Some paper towel tubes used for upward momentum. But you can see all of that from there. Just for our audience, what does jealous do for you and what does content do for you?
So jealous means once per scene, I take a mark of damage whenever an ally gains a bit. So I'm trying to figure out how exactly, if someone gets, I hurt myself somehow, because I noticed, I don't know, but but I give that bit a positive tag.
Okay.
Meaning, a tag meaning just
You spray paint it.
nice.
I
got a sick one.
Well, yeah.
a positive adjective.
Yeah, it's like a web.
Have a good day.
I don't know if they've included tags yet in the...
It's the
My understanding is it's just the specific adjective. So, I have shiny foil, which is different from regular foil. Regular foil is employed to be shiny or matte. This one specifically.
So yeah, you can...
So I could turn it shiny.
So you could take something and give it a positive quality. So if we found say another seed, you could make it a nutritious seed or something.
Yeah.
I think was my understanding from reading it.
Turtles.
It's not again. This is a playtest version, so things might not be fully fleshed out. But that was how I understood it.
Yeah. And then
For content, I ignore negative mood pulls from the weather.
You really can be pulled. Physically and emotionally. That's really strong.
You're a stalwart.
Yeah, that's really good.
Hell yeah. But do you all, so you see that sign, what other signs do you see? There, just a couple of signs down, there's another sign that has a big circle on it, but then it looks like there's an eye patch.
An eye patch? Where? Wait, over...
On the sign, it's as opposed to Tuesdays / through the hat, just in general, circle, eye patch.
It's like a Spirit Week thing, this is Pirate Day, and then the other one's Hat Day.
This
Maybe
is
it'll be
very...
Medieval Day. I don't even know what I'm saying right now.
I feel like this...
Jane, how do you think I'd look with an eye patch?
I don't know. I've never
I'll
thought
draw
that
it.
much about eye patches.
Spitall is shaking right now.
Francis is trying to fly around, but is kind of still doing awkward loop-de-loops. His equilibrium's a little bit off, so he's a little bit more zippy than usual.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps we just approach the front and tell them we are here on business.
Wait. And Zeke wants to grab a blade of grass to create an eye patch. And we'll embrace it and remove the hat. And put it in their bag.
Yeah.
Collective gas.
Everyone gasps at the same time.
Yeah.
Whoa.
I did not know the fit could get better.
Yeah, it's crazy
Now
how
I'm
that
just
worked.
fully content.
Should I be fully jealous?
Oh, I did.
You started a new fashion trend and we're all...
I did grab a bit.
You did grab a bit, so I take...
Yeah.
What did you get?
A blade of grass.
Yeah.
Make my eye patch.
Yeah, like cuts me somehow, and you're like,
I think emotionally.
Emotional.
yeah.
So if you would like to mark on her.
Okay, cool. I'll do that on.
But it's like the positive tag is it's like it's a really sexy blade of grass.
Sexy.
Yeah, sexy grab.
Yeah, I'm just crying inside, like, God, that's hot.
Mint, you must,
yes.
when we are less in danger and we have retrieved the truffle for Spidal, you must paint Zeke's portrait.
Yes. I just show a very, very rough sketch.
Which is already perfect.
It's rough. It's a work in progress.
You always say that, man. You always say that. That is
I don't think
stellar.
you'll look as cool as me, but I maybe recommend the eye patch.
This is a very good look. All right, shall we storm the shiny net, or should we approach as a neutral?
It's kind of weird, like walking straight with just one eye, because I'm not used to it. But I'm gonna go slow.
I think that's just going to make you look even cooler.
I like have a swagger now.
Spinal is sad because he thinks about if he wore an eye patch, would he wear it on one eye, or would it be like all the eyes on one side? And it's really discouraging him. He doesn't think he can pull it off.
I just paint an eye patch on myself, on one eye.
Oh God, everyone's doing it.
I want to make clear Francis is still in the
bad.
just okay mood because he's got a concussion.
Yeah. It's fair.
I have not moved my
Storming the
needle.
gates really slow.
So
Storming. I'm swaggering.
Just swagging the gates.
Swagoo.
as Zeke just walks up to the Itsy-Bitsy cage, swagger
I
in
still have Anthony.
dragging along.
The whole time.
Can we take out the umbrella hat? Can we take out the umbrella hat? You saw the signs, y'all.
No,
You saw the signs.
no, you can never be as cool as Zeke.
But just take it off. We don't know what the consequences will be.
We'll find out, won't we?
Yeah, it's really working for you. Leave it on.
Oh God! And it looks really cute. It looks really cute.
People just got to embrace their thing, right?
Yeah.
And as you approach the Itsy-Bitsy cage, you see that at the front there, another tarantula.
Oh.
But damn, their legs. 8 thick legs. As he looks over you, like, hey yo, what are you doing here at the Itsy-Bitsy cage?
Would I maybe know this?
Hilarious.
So would I know this ripped tarantula? Like
This tarantula who has never skipped leg day ever
Legs day.
Every day is legs day.
is Hugo Heaves.
Wow.
go.
He's
That's a porn star.
Mr.
He was in the back panel, the extra panel of your calendar there.
Oh yeah. I looked through the calendar. I was like, wow, the rest of them is grannies, and it's just really ripped. The rest of them are nasty grannies, and this is really ripped nasty.
Gets excited for the next year.
Yeah, even humans were like, this tarantula. This tarantula's killing it.
I did not realize in the before times that the humans rated attractiveness on number of legs, but that does explain a lot of strange books that Janine has
weird
told me
things
about.
that they said,
Yes,
yeah.
also with the tentacles thing, right?
Yeah,
legs.
it has to be related to that.
Clearly.
Yeah, Spinal is aroused against his better judgment at this man, and hoping he's not a. Wait, would he be related to me though? This easy. Yeah, cousin.
I don't think all tarantulas are.
Hey, come on. Hey, that's not what I'm saying. Okay, I'm not saying all tarantulas look alike. Okay, I'm just saying.
I thought that was an an internal.
It's like, whoa! I'm not a tarantulas.
Hey, we don't need any of that. So
Okay. Okay.
Wait,
Hugo gives. Wait, how do we know it's Hugo? Is it from the calendar?
It is now.
It's from the calendar.
is Hugo wearing an eye patch or eye patches?
He's wearing one eye patch on the left side and then a second one on the same side. So 6 eyes are still open.
Oh, he's like, that's how you shot. That's how you do it. It's like, that's how I would have done it. So I did it first.
Yeah,
The jealousy is just so
Seething,
it's
yeah.
so ripe. It's just
Yeah.
it's seething.
Hey, mate,
flames.
we're here for eye patch day.
Oh, Spinell's so mad about that.
First off, thank you, Rolling Thundaga, for joining us for the raid. We're playing PICO, which is designed by
a great name.
Felix Isaacs. And yeah, I think it's a mix between Final Fantasy and Haikyuu.
Yeah, so Thundaga's like the
Well,
level
yeah.
3.
Yeah.
Wait, so is it pronounced Thundaga or Thundaga?
I've always done Thundaga.
Really? Because they never actually say
Let us
it.
know in the chat how you
Yeah,
pronounce it on
Thundaga
your
or
channel.
Thundaga.
Where does
And also tell us what you were playing. We're playing.
Or Waterga, then it would be like Waterga. Waterga.
Oh.
That's what
Well, we'll find out later on. But as you ask, hey, is this we're here for Eye Patch Day. Hugo looks at you, is like, well, I see one of you is here for Eye Patch Day.
Oh, you got it.
Oh, hey. Just points with one of his thick legs. We got 2 of you. What about
We
the
were
rest?
hoping we could buy some more for the rest of the crew.
Oh, you're looking to buy some.
Or steal?
Hold on. He's so Why is he at the entrance? Okay. I just, you know what?
Francis wants to take his shiny foil and he's gonna just kind of crumple it around the one eye that keeps twitching, which is unfortunate because it just looks the same because it's still a giant shiny reflective eye, but it is covering one now.
All right.
Can I help paint it over?
Zeke will like elbow the umbrella hat so it just falls.
Just a quick little, like,
Hey, it is a Tuesday, and we don't like hats on Tuesday.
It's an eye patch now.
Yeah.
TM. Umbrella eye patch.
oh my god,
TM.
it is a spirit week. That's crazy.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not too good on those little nuances, so I'll let someone else decide that. What about you two?
I think Spadal is trying to
Flexes.
figure out. Yeah, I know. So kind of like his forearms are really kind of built, right, because of chopping. So he kind of does that a little. You know, the little hinge, the little hinge on one of the legs. You know, he does a little, like, just a little bit.
And also, what's up with the hat, mate?
Oh, you mean he takes off the mushroom? This he takes a bite out of it. Yeah, he cries. He is one of them. This is not. He eats the whole hat. He eats the whole hat. It's like, no, it's. I was just saving it. I was saving it for later. This is like Dad gave him that. It's like, no, you'll always be a part of me, Papa.
And maybe until next Tuesday.
Yeah.
Okay, but I was gonna try and double down here and say, like, I don't have an eye patch. I don't need it. Don't need it. I'm cool without it. Cool without a hat. I'm cool without anything. I'm very, very secure in who I am. Janine?
Janine's spike stabby bit on the back of a scorpion comes around, smacks her one side of her glasses.
Oh, come on!
One side, and it just shatters.
Metal.
Spinel immediately just takes a piece of mud and just puts it. Let me in too, please. Let me in. I didn't mean anything I just said. Please let me in. Please let me. I want to be accepted. I want to be accepted.
Hey,
Please take me. Please.
you know, eye patches are really cool.
Yeah, they are.
And you look pretty cool.
He's crying out of the eye that the mud is on, so it's starting to slip off, but he has to like hold it back into place.
All right, welcome to the Itsy-Bitsy cage. Come on in. So you come in through, and yes, it is a shopping cart turned upside down. The wheels are pointed heavensward. There's multiple platforms, some made of grown-in fungal, some with the bark that's propped up. But then you also see like a coffee maker that has since been completely destitute, but within the glass of it are just bugs who are just doing a bit of a boxing moment where it's like two of them just like sparring at each other while other people... a little bit of Fight Club. You're watching as things are going on, and as Hugo lets you in, you just see this. No, that's not the right word I'm looking for. It's aggressive, but it's also very filled with camaraderie. You know, it's not like they're trying to hurt each other, but you know, it's a little push
It's
here.
the bro down.
Yeah.
Punk club.
Yeah. But they're not trying to hurt one another, but they're just trying to beef it up a little bit. And as Hugo lets you, it's like, all right, so over there is the glass dome. We got over here, we've got the bark heights. Just be careful on that one. That's a little rickety. We're still working on that. But yeah, just I don't know what you're here for, but if you want some, just like to get to know some folks, they're everywhere.
I'm just spitballing here, but would there happen to be a truffle around?
We all immediately just like.
And then like Hugo with his bait 8 legs just kind of like towers over you and just like, all right, where did you hear about? And then you hear just like a little voice coming off from the side being like, did someone say truffles?
No.
And you see hopping over the tiniest bird you have ever seen. Yo, Hugo, who are these folks? Oh, hey, Lombrero, they're...
Lombrero.
They just came in. They're wearing eye patches. Yeah, I can see that they're wearing eye patches. Why are they mentioning truffles? We all know Red Morris doesn't allow truffles in the cage.
Am I at all able, like, because I do have like a heightened, do I have like a heightened sense or something like that? Yeah, I have like, for finding, I have heightened like, like taste, smell.
Yeah.
And then also, actually make can't really help, but
Feel the environment.
would I be able to like, in essence, kind of just determine like the direction they might be, even as this?
Yeah. You heighten out your senses. Go ahead and grab your finding. Any aspects you would like?
Mushroom cap. So any conflict will be a triumph when interacting with shroomy things.
Okay.
So
You feel the spirit of your pop in your soul.
You just had to consume it to find it.
It was such an old mushroom.
This whole time it'd been on your head?
Yeah.
I do not think you are supposed to eat someone that is that aged, but you do you.
No,
My guy.
I'm okay, yeah. Yeah, no, the walls are kind of like breathing a little bit, but I'm good.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, so that would be one. So for finding, for the mushroom, that's 2.
I have hunt, which might be able to help you as well.
Okay. Yeah,
How would you like to propose that?
Janine is providing additional information about truffle sense.
Because I'm trying to
Where's
do.
my books? They kind of smell like at a distance you might encounter these sorts of smells.
I'm trying to figure out because I'm trying to do this as like almost like a stealthy kind of thing as like we're being approached by these people. If I can just get a lock on where I think it might be, so if we need a dash in a certain direction, we can do that. So I'm trying to figure out how like Janine would quietly like whisper facts and
Would it be Janine quietly whispering facts, or if I can propose, is it Jean just rattling this off as though, again, like the reading from a book, and then you're like picking, like it's the coded, like I'm rattling it off like I'm just talking, but you're actually like, oh, you're right.
Shit, yeah. It would be like over here. Okay, yeah.
Well, yeah, specifically we're talking about this type of truffle.
Right. Okay, so saying that, I think that's all I can do. I don't think I can use them. I put nasty grandma calendar.
I don't think that's going to do anybody any good.
I don't think that'll do anything.
You never know.
It inspires me. For I look at the last image, which is of Hugo Hughes. It inspires me a little bit.
Get an autograph.
Actually, no, I'm not going to use my inspiration from it. Okay, 6.
Okay.
So am I able to like surmise?
Your spidey senses tingle as it extends outwards. And you would know just behind one of the uprights where some folks are, you just get the sense that it's pointed downwards.
Okay. So we got
that's where it likely is.
So down, if anything. Anything.
The Lumbrero hops on over. It's like, now you guys look. Okay. I am Lumbrero. I'm the second in command, and I am the toughest spider on this side of the glen. Okay?
Wait,
You look like
what?
a bird.
That was a bird. God, Hugo, these guys are dumb.
But what you are saying is you are not the boss.
Where's your legs? You have 2 legs and then 2 feathery legs.
What are you talking about? See, and he starts to point at the feathers. I got 1 leg, 2 leg, 3 leg, 4. I got more legs than Hugo up here. Now.
Does that not make you a centipede?
No, I'm a spider with many legs.
I do not think you understand how that works. Taxonomy is very important. Is that not right, Janine?
Eye twitches.
With the foil.
Foil.
I mean, I don't want to, put labels on anybody.
That is a good point.
Let's not question the fact that I've got multiple legs, more than Hugo here, more than this guy over here too.
Spinal is not like that.
Hugo, do you really believe he's a spider?
Hey, no, he's actually my cousin.
I have heard of bird spiders before, and now I understand what they mean, I think.
Yeah, no,
Eye
he's
twitches.
related on my mother's side, unlike,
Okay, but is he like a cousin or a cousin?
cousin!
Okay.
Cousin!
Right, as you were saying, so you are not the boss because you are the second in
Okay,
command.
who's first in... What? Who's first in command? No. Who's the first in command?
That would be Red Morris. Duh.
Alondra, the player, doesn't like that.
Have you motioned to us that you have an idea where it is?
I think I might be kind of like trying to be like.
Long spit out.
If Red doesn't want that here, would any sort of removal services be appreciated?
Oh, well, first of all, it wouldn't be here. We all know that if there was a truffle in here, the hogs would be coming. And that's why we don't have that here.
Say you did.
You should listen to her.
All right.
Have you checked?
Okay.
Do you want me to taste him, Janine? Because I will.
Probiscus comes out.
We flipping up, huh? We flipping up? You want to go?
Okay.
You want to go?
pops the foil off and just does the like creepy stare with all the covered eyes. I don't know. Are we going to go?
You have to understand. I'm the biggest spider here. Okay? Don't mess with me.
Here's the thing. The spider can invite the fly into the parlor, but if the fly rejects the invitation, who is at a loss now?
Your friend is speaking words about a parlor. If you want to go to the parlor, it's upstairs.
I would love to go to the parlor, you and I, right now, just on our own. You go.
It's a very
go and
swell
deal with
place.
the
You can
thing.
get a nice drink up there.
I would love that. We should go talk about our romantic entanglements.
I start to
Slink. I have slink.
I start to slink away as well.
Okay.
Yeah. Everybody likes.
Oh yeah, we can slink. Slink is a thing.
This concussion is doing wonders
it really
for
is.
Francis.
Group slink.
Group slink, I guess.
Yeah.
They don't
You're
have.
harder to notice even without things to hide behind.
Sure, let's do a group slink.
Can I use my yap, which is my skill in talking to anybody, to like assist them?
Easily enough.
I mean, I actually do have slink. Who else has slink?
I do.
Okay, we have slink.
I don't, but I
All
know.
right, you two, let's roll some slink for me.
Should we like combine forces?
Yeah. Why not? Can we? Can we?
Here, I'll
Group
give you
slink.
one of mine, and then you can.
How many?
So you have your slink skill, yes. You're
Yeah.
getting an assist from Zeke over here. These two will also be included in the consequences
Oh,
Group check. Group check.
Consequences.
yeah. Consequences.
because you are all slinking
That's
together.
Right. Yeah, it's a group slink.
You have a
So
help from
slink-
my yap skill.
help from your yap. So why not add another dice?
All right.
And any aspects you would like to use.
Ooh. No, not at the moment.
Okay. So with 4 dice.
All right. Everybody likes a slink, slink. Ooh, 2 6s.
Oh, yeah.
Thank goodness.
2 6s.
So as Francis and Lombrero are yapping away, honestly moving towards like a friendship of just like butting heads, but it's still friendly.
Weird mutual respect,
Yeah.
even though we want to kill each other.
We just learned the concept of banter.
So as they're
You
bantering
would.
back and forth, you all just slink on by and ding. What is the twist you would like to add to your? Somebody would like to add.
Any suggestions?
We forget Anthony.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Still fully tied up.
Yeah.
Just leave him in the corner. Left him.
Anthony is just like looking at the sky and be like, I need to assess some life choices here. I think I gotta do things differently. Once I find my brother, I'm gonna do a thing. Huh. I feel finally alone and at peace. I don't know why.
Have you ever considered the light?
Zips back over. Sorry, I have sudden urge to preach the name of the light.
You were saying about the parlor.
It's good.
And as you take Lombraro takes you up into the parlor, you 4 move towards and split the party.
I mean, you're zipping zaps too, so that's nice.
You go behind one of the structures made of timber and wood, and find that there's a bit of a spittle. You find it first. You're able to uncover some of the dirt and then pull up a secret hatch. And the moment you lift that hatch, it's deep within. Deep within. But the smell of truffle tingles your mandible / mustache.
Mustachetables?
Mustache-tables, yes,
Eyes are
mustache.
like glazing over again. It's like, dear. And just immediately start crawling into the.
You start crawling in as you 3 watch this sort of state take over Spittle as he just starts to hunt. Do you follow?
Yeah.
Yeah, I pull up in the rear.
How far down are we going?
You go down and down. Further on down than you anticipated. But the smell of the truffles, even you 3 start to pick up. It's intoxicating. It's a lot. It's engulfing. It is truffles. Just the smell pushes through the tube that you are walking through. It's overwhelming. That's the word we're looking for.
Yeah.
You reach the end of the tunnel as it opens up, and you could see as you're approaching the end of this tunnel just like a pinkish light just from beyond, which doesn't make sense deep with under this, what you're assuming as you're going down the tree, roots starting to dip into the pathways that you're walking through. And as you approach this pink light, the room opens up. It's a large cavernous space, lots of small bits of tap roots just reaching down, greater roots of the tree engulfing this larger space. You see an object on the far side. It's glowing. Images are moving across it in just odd fashions. You see, for the first time, beyond books, beyond telling, humans on this glass. And they're moving, saying word. Sound is emanating from this glass. Beyond, you see books the size of mountains.
Uh-oh.
Within this cavernous space is all of this accoutrement of things from the before times. And in the center, a massive pile of truffles.
Bingo, bango, Django. Fully glazed over, almost rolled up in the thing, just going, nothing can stop.
Mm-hmm.
I thought we were just hunting one truffle.
When there's a big pile like that, you see, and to explain
but-
impressionistic painting.
But hey, Anthony, did you?
When did that happen?
Oh no.
Oh,
What's Anthony doing right now?
Anthony has found his way up to the parlor, still tied up. It's just like, I didn't really drink.
No, so what I am saying is, if you just open your senses to the light, you will understand that there is meaning beyond all things.
Screen wipe back to the
Starting
actual
a
group.
cult over there.
Always.
the lights.
Like,
Just before the screen ripe, it's just like, where are your friends?
Yeah.
Janine!
I'm just inching towards that big pile of truffalos.
Truffalos. I would like
Truffalos.
you. I think I can call it. I don't know. I'd like you to make a slink roll for me. If you
I don't have slink, but I can do one, and I can do. Oh, I can. Wait, you had new appropriate local environment free without spending longer. No, I can't really do the wrestling up grab thing again. Can anyone help me? Trying to see if there's anything else I can do with slinking.
I could coach you because I
Coach
have
me
like,
from like a distance, just like you're doing great.
That's great. That's pretty funny.
Can I get?
Sure, how would you like to coach?
Can I get like vocal or like
Vocal
Just
Well,
cheerleading.
slinking coaching?
well, maybe I'll slink along with.
Okay.
Like,
Okay.
It's like walk this way, and then you follow my movement.
Oh yeah, sure. I'm like
Yeah.
trying to like. Okay, that's two.
Like this
Let's just try. Let's just try to see what happens. 4.
4. You slink along, both of you, towards this mountain of truffles. You plod along books the size of trees.
Jesus Christ. I didn't see you there.
You see a long metallic object that stretches offward. Its handle made of wood, but you walk across it and get to the pile of truffles. And as you do, you just hear a voice.
Yeah.
I see. My pile of truffles has indeed brought me some tasty morsels.
Guys?
No. There's nothing to be afraid of. Come in more.
He can't resist it. He's like
Yes.
going towards the pile.
The truffles, imagine how they will taste.
Oh yeah.
The deep, earthy texture.
Bidol.
With a little
And
bit
then
of bread, you know.
Is your person
crostini.
using either dazzle or swagger?
Just talking at the moment.
I am currently just completely enamored.
So I use my,
it's the
like,
truffle. It's the
Sticky
sensation.
fingers and be like, Speedol! And like, hold on.
what are you doing?
You can't be pulled. You're just stuck there, Spitall.
Hilarious.
What are you
Seems
doing?
dangerous.
No, I gotta get to this. I'm gonna make a crostini.
Creepy voice.
Oh.
That's so pain.
No, I understand a crostini. Imagine a crostini.
Oh my god, with chives. Oh, with chives.
A nice
So good, a little creme fraiche.
tarantula carapace. Seasoned with tarantula horns.
I swear to the life, you don't like me. I get up. Just gotta get to the truffle, please.
Do I know what's driving your driving you? Is it a scent-based thing, or is
I think at this point, because I'm so one of the things I'm just doing is because I'm so sensitive with the scent, and truffles are such an extremely sensory like
Sense
food.
over- yeah.
I think it would just completely overtake me. It'd be like it'd be like heroin, essentially. It's just for like a super taster, or like a super smeller.
Right, that would be the
like
thing.
it would be completely insane to be like near it. I wouldn't be able to resist it. I don't
Wait, who had the stinky? Was that you?
Oh, it's on Anthony right now.
I only have plant flesh and a nasty grandma calendar. One really ripped
Truly the most
tarantula.
important bombs to have.
I'm so confused about the tarantula being like hand drawn in at the end or something.
Oh yeah. Hugo definitely did it, but it's like a really good drawing.
Not as good as Mint would do.
Like,
right.
Jake is going to reach. Wait, do you still have the flour?
I do. Yeah.
Reach into Speedall's bag, grab the flour, and just put it, like, smash it in his nose to try to, like,
Break
snap
the
out of it.
smelling
Yeah,
salts.
that's
Yeah.
a very like it's a very like powerful smell. I think that would probably like snap me out of, or at least give me a little like
A little bit of a mask, a shelter away from
like a plague mask.
Yeah.
With the
but with like a
herbs in it. Yeah.
comes out towards the stem.
It's like, oh God, Zeke, what the? Oh, what is? Do I see the thing that was talking?
Go ahead and do me a sense check or sense skill if you have it.
Can I help?
Yes, I do.
Sure.
I don't know if I can see it yet or not, but
There's a finding skill.
Yeah, it's
Don't
finding.
you have a particular aspect with heat?
I have heat. No,
Someone has seen heat, right?
I have wide spectrum compound eyes that I can that I would love to use. Yeah.
How describe that to me.
Mint sees the world in a multifaceted spin, a whirl of incredible detail. Marked have the Weaver supply a detail of the current scene that you and your allies have missed.
Okay.
And I've used it
So you
once.
could.
I could kind of, yes, I could just use it.
Yeah, let's add that aspect to you.
Okay.
Plus the advantage that he'll be giving.
Okay.
Oh, you did.
Yeah, I'll just do them.
Yeah.
And then anything. And this is just to sense.
Yeah, wherever that thing
whatever the thing is.
Oh, and the skill, if
Hey,
I may.
guys.
Is it fungal in any way?
It is not.
This might be bad karma because I didn't tell you, but I did steal a telescope after all.
Watch it.
I heard,
Like later,
You like
later,
have it on you.
Yeah, later we learned like a party got like horribly lost because there was no.
yeah, cut to, we're lost!
So
can't see anything.
where's our telescope? Like, all right, and I'm looking. I'm like
Yeah.
To one of the eyes, close every single other eye, and then just keep the one.
Curtains, a lot of curtains.
You should have used the mud one. Try another
How many eye patches?
Yeah, I told I start with the mud one. Yeah.
I don't know if this has any play in there, but the skill also ignores any cut caused by biological camouflage.
Oh. Well, that is fortunate because I was going to cut.
I think I know.
I think I know.
6.
Karma.
Yeah, 6.
Oh, you're so lucky there was
You
no
are
cut.
very lucky.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, I would suck. That cut was there. Oh, there's.
With Mint's guidance, the telescope, you look around as you try and find the voice, and plastered over the TV, or, well, glass. Plastered over the TV, you see just a shape of a thing. It's long horn, conical eyes, long gripping fingers as it holds onto the edge. It's a creature that I don't know if you've ever seen, but...
Hey, that looks like what?
And then Janine pulls out it is a chameleon looking down upon you.
Oh, why did you stop, young one? Don't you want some truffles?
Spittle is like just shitting. Like,
What a reaction.
how close he got to. Oh, it's just a webbing. Yeah. Just black.
Unspooled.
Okay. You just saved me.
I think this was a trap, guys.
It's Karma Chameleon.
Oh.
And then you see the
His name tag
hand.
actually says karma.
Yeah, that's a full. Yeah, it's not camouflage. It's a name tag. Oh, yeah.
With the musical note.
Weird, I didn't notice that before.
Yeah, strange.
Yeah, why wasn't that the first thing that we noticed, I think?
Oh, you saw my name tag. Very well.
And as the skin and the scales start to shift, you see before you a chameleon of green and pink hue looking down upon you, its tongue just perched at the edge of its lips. At that same time, Francis, you're like, Janine! And you
Yes.
catch up to these two in the back.
Fix that party problem.
I was gonna say I'm just fully prepared to be getting drunk and then be real sad at the end of this episode. No, I'm like, Janine, Tony, stay here. Keep our guests entertained. And like zips off.
Tony's like, as if I could go anywhere.
Trying to
just get the drink.
Francis will sit back, take the straw, extend the bendy part so that it reaches, pat him on the head, and then zip off to find, just use my inherent knowledge of where Janine is at all times, apparently.
Hibiscus or something. But as you zoom through, you catch up to these two in the back. You two are on the ground with the truffles.
I came because I saw. Holy crap! What is that?
That's Karma Chameleon.
Oh, I see the name tag. You are right.
yeah.
Thank you. Sorry.
He sucks.
Oh, good to know.
Yeah. So
Do something about this.
Great. That seems awful.
So, are we going to be friends? I give you some truffles and you maybe trade something in turn.
What do you have in mind?
I don't know. I like the smell of all 5 of you. Even, yes, that sweet drop of liquids that has been poured nearby.
I can paint you a picture of us. You can have it forever. Huh? What?
Just a minute.
It's got colors.
yeah.
What kind? I happen to like
Oh, snap.
Yeah.
Keep going, man. Keep
Oh,
going.
well, I got this. I got
Into the outdoor.
Yeah.
Keep telling about your creative pursuits.
I pull this like.
Show the portfolio. Show the portfolio.
Hey, you look like one of your French girls.
Oh yes. I pull out the. This is my newest dye. I call it awkward pink. I can certainly. Create something for you. And like the bubbles like shake. You see ripples like Jurassic Park.
And you see the two eyes. The moment that any bug would despise is both of them locking on to you.
Oh, so good.
This is awkward pink. Do you think I fit that shade?
Yes. Oh, yes.
It does.
Yes.
It really does.
Many times so. Yes. Yes.
You watch as the large biforked hand reaches out, just a little prong on each appendage, reaching out towards that pink.
Oh, here we go. And I like hand it over.
Tell me, what do you make this out of?
This is
Yes.
a beautiful plant. It is a little further out of the way.
Oh, really? Really further
No,
out of
but it is worth the journey. We risked
Oh, my
all
God.
our lives
That's what we were doing.
to attain
definitely.
this color. And I think you, with your superior skills, would do so much better than we did.
so much
You would
better,
have
so much better than us.
exclusive use
Exclusive.
of the awkward pink.
The awkward. What? Yes.
TM, I think.
No,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah, we
you,
TM that too.
TM.
you,
TM.
no,
You
no,
can have
no.
the
You
TM.
can have the
Late
TM.
days.
Yeah.
It's also super friendly plant, so don't worry about that.
Beautiful and worth it.
You have to poke it a couple times to.
To secrete the
but-
awkward.
But if it took 5 of us to make friends.
Yeah.
You, with your strong rees, would immediately befriend.
Instantly. Instant friends.
I mean, you could probably turn the same color as the plant.
Oh, that would endear you to it forever.
What's
Be
how do you
such
say
a good color on
magnificent?
you. Really goes with your eyes.
Oh.
Very well. I take this awkward pink. And one of you.
Oh.
For a snack.
Okay, so that part.
Yeah, I know. You can't eat that.
And for you. Not one. Not two. But 3. Truffles.
He's just foaming at the mouth a little bit. 3. It's like roll back. Oh, wait, hold on. No, we have to give him some. The ant. Where's the ant? Give him the ant.
Where did Anthony go?
We forgot him.
So,
That was the only reason we kept him around, so we could do something like
so
this.
the trouble is,
That was a twist.
the best snack we have is still upstairs. Do you need it to come down to you, or would you be willing to go on a little journey to get the most succulent of morsels? The most delicious of options.
Can Spadal hear the most delicious of options? And let that sink in for a second. And he goes, Francis is wrong. That's not the most delicious option. I'm the most delicious option. No, wait, no, hold on. No, not me. No, that's not me. No, I mean, I can make the most delicious. I'm not the option. I'm not the option. The option is, no.
I'm gonna use my bulging hollow optics to steal the spotlight again as I see this moment going down, and I am going to dart in and like grab his tongue and try to do
Oh.
if this doesn't work, I am fully fine with the consequences. The goal is grab the tongue and like let him pull him up, and just so I can get like that. Listen to me, and like try to just like fully like grab his attention. The point being, again, like back legs are going to be doing the like leave. Go, run, whatever. So I'm just like, no, you do not understand. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
Figure out iron, shift it. And so
Francis' concussion is not doing wonders for his decision making.
Fidel is starting to cook something up.
And he's like thinking, he's like,
Zeke
okay,
is going to
page
take the
15.
plant and care for it and try to make it grow into some delicious ingredient. Because I have the care, I have the care skill that helps plants grow.
Okay. As these three are doing certain things, Mint and Janine, anything you would like to add to this moment?
That's a great question. What could one possibly
It's like, I would like to leave now.
I'm doing this all for you.
That's on you.
I know it is.
Janine is looking at books since there's a bunch. She just looks. She's like, "Hey, this one's called the Monster Manual. Can we use that?"
That's probably useless. It's probably...
Do they have The Art of Cooking by Julia Schell? I have heard rumors of its great powers.
Looking through, I got a Dungeon Master's Guide. We'll save that for later.
That sounds like something we should talk about privately later.
Do you have a book to identify
I just want
the
this to keep
seed?
going.
So I know the best way to care for it.
Oh, the seed.
Oh yeah, she'll look through and see if she can find any gardening books.
Okay. And Mint, anything you would like to do in this moment?
No.
I would like to be not here.
Listen, an artist has to sit and take the environment in and allow that to run through my vessel.
So,
Yeah, it's
Francis, if you could roll me a scare, a care with advantage for the
And I'm
book,
using a thing too.
and then your cooking, your make skills, whatever you add to all of that. Roll all of those at the.
But like I think the idea is like the result of it is also going to be a
Okay,
bit-
let's roll that first.
yeah
Okay. His turn.
5, but with double ones.
Okay.
too.
It grows in a way that looks in this strange place underneath. As you are caring for it, it's underneath the rich wet dirt that you picked up within the acorn seed. It pops out and it just there's another small acorn. For the twist, what is unique about this acorn?
It's like misshapen, so it would never be in the grocery store, but definitely in our imperfect foods box. And it tastes the same.
so funny.
I love that.
So this little acorn adds into your dish, so you can add another dice into that. Your scare is.
I don't have the scare skill, so I'm only adding 1 for my bulging hollow optics to steal a spotlight, and I rolled a 1.
Oh no.
Unfortunately, he's also resistant to scare. Unless you
Wow.
have another skill that would relate in some way.
Yap? Because I'm literally just trying to like talk at him
I will also
to distract him. Is he immune to that as well?
resistant to scare, immune to yap, because nobody wants to chat when dinner is sitting right there.
Whoa.
I've got a concussion. I don't know what to tell you. My only thought is to save Janine.
Take that opportunity.
Look, I'll take it. If he eats me, he eats me. I knew this was an option when I literally grabbed his tongue.
You're like, ah.
Grabbed his tongue, and the thing you have made.
Okay, so I need to add all this
Yes.
stuff to it. So I got the from this. I got the ingredient. I'm gonna do dazzle with it, so I can put on a roll show. Sing, try and play music, put on an impressive show. Yeah, that's cooking. Care. which I have
I think you can only use one skill,
Oh, I can only use one skill.
but you can use your aspect.
I think I would rather. Okay, I would rather use Dazzle because I want to put on like a fun
Can I help with that?
show.
Yeah, how would you like to help?
I create a backdrop.
Create a backdrop.
Create a. Okay.
Yeah.
Create a
I have Dazzle
backdrop.
as a.
Okay.
I love that.
Can you use your make
I can use.
instead of dazzle? Because you get 2 dice for
Oh, I
make,
do get 2
and
for
you're
make.
literally
And I'm making
a-
something. I should 100% do that.
I also have a make. This is for 2.
You're already providing the advantage with the
Okay.
backdrop.
Gotcha.
Okay, so backdrop, ingredient, make, and can I use some of the truffle somehow? Or
At
mushroom
this point, it would be
yeah.
your aspects.
Yeah, because I have.
How many dice do you have in your hand? Because
I have
we
4.
we do have a bit still on the table, and
Yeah.
I just now noticed that we did get a bit from Brando 30 Rock.
Oh,
Thank you, Matt.
Oh, that's Matt.
Thank you, Maddie.
You know Matt.
Yeah.
Well, I'm cooking like
So,
greatest
yeah,
meal.
use it.
Greatest meal ever. So let's do
Yeah.
it.
Delicious.
And
Okay,
then-
this is pretty good.
This is pretty good. Do I
Yeah,
want to
see-
try and max out though?
Yeah,
The
we
6
do.
is the max.
Yeah, and then with your
So if I
mushroom.
use mushroom, then I'll use mushroom cap. Conflict
Yeah.
is a triumph.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, go ahead and add that.
Really
That would
literally at the
add
dinner
this.
table going,
Okay.
smoke.
Yeah.
Just put it up each side.
Look, I just want to be delicious when I get
Those
in.
have
It's my only
fully
goal.
kicked in.
my dad's guy. My dad is right next to me. He's like, "You'll never be good enough."
I'll show you.
You call that? You call that chop? You call that a dice?
But
You
then
call that a
also
flying
your
dice?
grandma is also there believing your dad.
Why are you so bad at cooking?
It's a beautiful Juliet.
Yes.
You have to cook with your heart.
It's like Avatar, but it's like trauma.
It's the Avatar state of familial trauma. Yeah. So Spinel goes into an Avatar state of familial trauma to create the best meal that he could possibly create. This acorn.
Oh, wait.
6
Yeah.
with a twist. 3.
Okay.
That's 3 threes. I don't know.
Oh, wow.
Triple.
Just triple threes.
That's called
And the threes.
I don't know if that means anything.
It's called M. Night Shyamalan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's the twist. You were all dead to begin with.
I knew it! This was a ghost. I knew it.
Okay.
Sorry, Chad. Spoilers.
Sorry.
In slow motion, just as the tongue is peeking out of the mouth, ready to lash out towards Francis, you feel the stick beginning to press into your woolly exterior. There's a smell, rich and earthy. In the height of your high, your father bearing down on you, saying,
I'm just
"That's
hearing.
not a fucking Juliet!" You feel the ghost of your Nona just reaching in and being like, "Spita,
Mona,
baby,
I thought you was taken by the boy.
I was. I am up there now. But I have returned to you to say, remember to cook with your heart."
Oh, well, no.
We're all just
My eyes just fully dilated and being. The dish is finished.
We're just actually like, what?
I really don't think you should eat this
I
cat.
don't. Yeah. it's-
That was a
No,
bad
I
idea.
will cook with my heart. No.
I don't even smell my paint. I don't know.
I don't know.
What's this?
That's not good.
No.
You're gonna need to get you a hospital.
Meanwhile, fully crafted with a beautiful backdrop, describe the dish that you have created.
Oh, happily. It is okay. So what I've done with the acorn is I've basically prepared the acorn 3 ways. So there's the flesh of the acorn inside, there's the skin of the acorn outside, and there's like the cap of like the woody cap of the acorn. So like the first part of it is the insides, which I've kind of like pounded together and like boiled into a little gnocchi. Like a little, the internal of like the acorn inside is like a really puffy. I've mixed it with some of the plant flesh. Like I've grilled some of the plant flesh so that the plant flesh is like red peppers, like roasted red peppers. And I've kind of like pounded those into like a little sauce with some of the spicy sauce and the peppercorn that I have. Some of the apple for the sweetness as like a bottom, and that's all the little interior acorn gnocchi. And then the outside flesh is kind of like kabocha squash. So I turned it with some of like the spices into like curry, sort of, right? And so like a little kind of exterior acorn, like really tender, simmered for a while curry, right? And then the dessert is the top of the acorn, which is ground basically down into like a flour and then made into like a little cake. Like a little acorn top, like cake.
Constructed cake.
Put a little bit of that pretty flower juice, like that sweet pretty flower juice. So it's kind of got a floral like aroma to it too. And it's these 3 items. And there's Top Chef music playing.
Yes.
There's a dun 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 dun.
And the twist for your completion of the dish.
Twist for my completion of the dish is that
Only 1 calorie.
You just yeet it all onto Francis so he still gets eaten.
I mean, I am so high.
It's closing up.
I think, something kind of awful has to happen because this is too perfect. I think.
We got
but-
a 6 though.
I know, I did get a 6.
And you're double
but something
for
weird.
threes.
Yeah, the 3s say something to me. I'm trying to figure out what
Something
that
middling.
is. Something middle.
Yeah.
Something directly in the middle.
Yeah.
One of your leg hairs falls.
Send this back, please.
Not a leg hair, but a little of the crusty mud from my just kind of land somewhere, and I don't notice it.
Oh, that's terrible. Yeah, that's gonna go on your record.
I don't notice
It
it.
adds the flavor.
I don't know if it'll notice, but it'll
It's
kill my
making it
it'll kill my heart.
earthy.
Yeah, earthy. Yeah.
Earthy.
Yeah, texture. Sure.
And in slow motion, as the tongue starts to reach into your center,
Oh,
it arcs straight towards reactionary karma chameleon. Eyes just go wide as if they don't have control of their own tongue as it
In that moment, am I able to like push back off?
And Rita's oh.
Is that acorn?
At the same time, on the TV, that scene from Ratatouille.
what a young chameleon!
Farmer's table. Acorn.
Oh no!
I'm allergic to acorn.
Oh.
Oh, we should all move to the sides. This is about to get really gross.
as it starts to.
Wait a second, is that mud?
And then you watch as karma chameleon just onto the truffle pile.
What about tasting notes? What was the bouquet? Tell me how it tasted.
Wait, that's what's unfortunate. Francis is gonna go over and immediately just start like kind of rolling him off the truffle pile.
You know, he tried to kill
That
us.
was the best.
He just tried to kill us, but then something bad happened to him. I think I want to make up the concept of karma to name it after him.
Oh, wait, when you do bad things come back to you?
Yeah.
This is very good. I like
You didn't
this.
tell me how it tasted. That was the best thing I ever made. How am I gonna know?
How gross am I allowed to get?
How am I gonna know?
Sometimes you don't have to know. It's just the satisfaction of knowing you tried.
Smashed or covered all the truffles.
It was a pretty massive pile, so he crushed into a few, but there's still a solid amount left.
Yeah.
Oh snap!
These has many carry slots in their
yeah.
hiking bag, so they're going to fill up the bag. with truffles.
Bloom.
I'm filling up my slots too because I pretty much used all of my ingredients. And that was most of my pack. So I take like
What color has the chameleon become upon death? Or upon what laying down? I don't know. Who knows?
Upon we don't know what the great beyond is.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
yeah.
In its death, at this moment, you watch it go rainbow after rainbow after rainbow as it just.
I'm standing in front of it as if it was like a kid in front of a television screen, and I turn around and you just see like one tear.
Oh, yeah, then it.
perfect.
Oh, yeah.
You do see a loose scale as you start to leave if you wish to pick it up.
Yes, I ship out
You get a rainbow scale. Anything else? Any other folks?
Took as many truffles as I could.
Full pack, 8 of them, 6 of
I'm
them.
sure this will be perfectly safe when we hike back through the wilds with all those hogs around.
That's why you gotta.
Yeah. On that note, Janine is going to try and destroy the rest of the pile so it does not bring inevitable doom.
upon this.
Yeah.
Oh really?
I mean, take what you can, but I mean, if we leave it, then something bad's probably gonna happen.
Can we cook some of it?
I mean, yeah, go for it.
Okay.
Whatever we can't cram down, I'm gonna ask the last.
Cook a big feast for
It's
all
too
of
many.
Itsy-Bitsy.
We could
Oh, I could do that.
And we end
catering
at the party.
upstairs.
Yeah.
I could.
If I open it up-
totally, I could totally make it. Would make yeah.
Does that mean then we're in the gang?
Oh my god.
Or restaurateurs.
Francis was, I was going to do something very fly-like and disgusting, but what actually happens is that Francis is suddenly drawn to the moving picture. And eyes get even bigger, which is a wild concept from someone who is already half eyeballs. As Francis is just staring, it's just like, the light is strong, but the temperature does not change. What does this mean? The light and the temperature, they are not the same. And I'm going to take this as a mark toward solving my mystery of where the sun goes at night. For our inevitable sequel that we're definitely going to play at some point.
What is the truth of the world, small truth, that...
So I already knew that the night is colder when the light is not out. But now I realize that the light is movement.
Light is movement. As you move that
Deep.
along your mystery track,
All about the mystery.
you all create a feast of truffles within the Itsy-Bitsy cage. Written in here, unfortunately, hogs do come in, but the Itsy-Bitsy cage is so submerged in the mud that it's a good defense, so they never actually had anything to worry about.
That's
Oh my
good.
god.
So, as hogs are just like trying to crash through, you guys have this wonderful truffle party. You get
This horrifying sound.
We're just having this grand feast as like kaiju monsters are like crashing against.
This is actually a really rich. It's a lot. It might be a little too much to just have all these truffles.
This is pretty intense.
It's
not
super
gonna lie.
intense. I'm not surprised that these things came.
Does that mean we
Then
can?
cook them.
Can we then summon the monsters?
Yeah, we probably.
Are you the monster tamer?
What are you talking about? What the monster tamer?
You can
I
summon
have
the
another idea for an
monsters.
invention. And I take a truffle, at this point, take my licorice rope back from who I think was finally unbound.
Yeah.
And create like a contraption where we can ride the hogs with so that we don't have to walk back.
So as you all had this wonderful feast and you
Amazing.
take one of these hogs for a ride, just trudging through the hog wilds back to
Fringewood.
Fringewood.
Fringewood. Thank you.
First note.
Back to Fringewood as the sun is setting, getting just one little more piece of where the sun goes at night. Having returned the truffles. Truffles?
Yeah, just got one.
The one. The one.
He only needs one.
Returning the truffle back to that one caterpillar, fuzzy caterpillar. That is where we're going to end our story.
Yay. We did it.
What an adventure!
But all looking at the last part of the nasty grandma. Counting it one more time and letting it go.
Janine sidling up next to Zeke. Wow, that was so clever. That
Yeah.
Spittle takes 1 heart of damage.
Francis just watches one tear and then looks up at the moon now because it's nighttime and just goes,
The lesser light and the greater someday will meet and kiss.
And Mint is kind of in the corner painting this image and titles it "Fly by Night."
I like that.
And the door closed.
Thank you all so much for joining us. Thank you all for going on this experiment into PICO with me. Let's see. Do I have announcements that I need to make at the end of the
they might be out of date. Right now we are on a holiday break. So, if you're not a member of our Discord, join our Discord. It's the best way to keep up with what we are up to. We usually take most of the month of December off, so this was a fun special treat. Thank you so much, James, for facilitating this. And we'll be back in the new year with some new podcasts and some shows returning. GDS, Great Dane Society, our Cthulhu show will be returning in the new year. We're going to be hopefully finishing out Keys from the Golden Vault in the new year. And then we'll have some new stuff on the docket, so keep an eye out. Follow our socials, watch our Discord. Sorry, normally the person in the tall chair does this. I just happen to have it memorized because I was in the tall chair 2 weeks ago. But thank you all for joining. And back to you, James. Thank you so much for running this little playlist and finding this very cool game.
So, thank you all for joining us. We were playing PICO, designed by Felix Isaacs, art by Scarab. Please check out their Kickstarter. It still has 9 days left. And they do have this one special tier that I actually really appreciated. For those who are financially on harder times, you can actually still support the project and still get a PDF of the final rulebook. It's their first tier. So for those folks who would love to support in any way, you can still do that. I really do appreciate that. So we're just going to go into a quick after dark, basically where we talk about the game and stuff like that. Where it's literally, I'm gonna throw up the thumbnail slide and then for 10 seconds and then come right back. So,
and this is normally a patron only thing, so stick around if you want to get a taste of what you get for subscribing to our Patreon. This is what you get: is us behind the scenes dropping the characters and talking about these shenanigans. So,
all right, see you all in 10.
come from? Where did you go?
And we're back. So yeah, thank you all so much for joining me for PICO. Again, as Alondra said in the stream, that this is kind of impromptu. I wanted to play the game, and their Kickstarter is almost over, so I wanted to see what it was like. But for you folks, how was it on your side of the table? Especially this being more of a Dungeons and Dragons / Call of Cthulhu / Delta Green players. How was that for you?
I liked that there was less threat of death than I'm used to.
Yes.
This is just really cute. I mean, you can't get around like the very cutesy artwork. You can't get around kind of like the very cutesy, like these sheets are just like, everything about them is kind of adorable, and that really just sets you in a good, fun place for a kind of smooth, easy game.
Yeah. I think coming into it knowing that the conceit is you're not humans is a fun exercise just as a person to come in and not be not feel like I'm beholden to making human choices.
Yeah.
I.e., like, what is our relationship? Which, you know, is an important thing, but I felt more encouraged to discover that as we went, and to just trust that, you know, we're all gonna kind of get on board on that idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there was a lot of room for creativity. I like particularly like how we combined to help each other, and it felt more. And it's part of how you ran it, but like we could go beyond the bounds of what you see in other RPGs.
Yeah.
With regards to like wild ideas, and you said sure.
Yeah. I think it's with like, let's say Dungeons and Dragons in particular, since that's one of the main systems we play on the channel, it facilitates tactical combat, but it's very pieced out. Like, you know, it's like, oh, I have an action, a bonus action of this.
Yeah.
This one, it's more, in a way, cinematic. I just have to like make sure I like take the camera to where folks are going. Oh, this person hasn't had a little time, so let's focus on them, focus on over here, and then just pushing on through like that.
Yeah.
Well, that's one thing that I appreciated reading through the playtest, which even if you don't want to pledge to the Kickstarter, they do have this playtest packet available just for free to download, and I highly recommend you take a look at it. It's very cool. Like, they talk about, like, specifically the term of the spotlight and the idea of, like, everybody getting a turn to feature. And so there are mechanics where you can, like, my character specifically has a mechanic to steal the spotlight specifically for the purpose of trying to, like, help other people or like, redirect the focus of a scene through something I observe. And I think that's a really fun way to allow for almost a sense of initiative order if you're wanting to talk in like D&D or Call of Cthulhu terms, something that's a more longer established game. It allows for that, but also in a way that is still collaborative and like can be like, hey, are you guys okay with me diverting this or whatever?
Right.
I've never played this specific game mechanic before, but I really like how much it focuses on collaboration and everybody pooling their skills to like here's the scene and here's how we want it to play out and here's all the like weird little things that we can do to try to like make this go this way. I think that's very cool.
Yeah, and I find it to be very, not in a bad way, but loosey-goosey in the sense of like there is some structure to it, but we can play with things and stretch and pull so that way we can have more ability for creative choices, for creative out of the box thinking. I
know these were like pre-made character sheets, but I'd love to. I didn't read the whole book, so I don't know. I'm curious, like, what it's like to build your own character, or even like adjust, like work off of these pre-made ones.
Yeah.
Because like particularly around the skills, I think at one point you like assume that you would have like the slash ability because as a chef you would have a knife, but it didn't show up. Like, so how can we adjust the skills based on like the character that we've created within the like framework of this? Like we give the characters a little more flavor, and like can we actually reassign this skill to something else because we think it fits? Because like some of my skills I didn't use just because it wasn't a focus of like how I was playing this character, and it'd be interesting if I can like reassign that one to something else or add it, you know, to another skill and everything.
If it's anything like the Wild Sea, essentially you choose, and I think it will probably be different with this one, but it's like you choose your origin, your I guess for lack of a better word, race, and then you also choose your occupation. And each one of those has additional aspects and skills that you can pull from that add into your character sheet, and you get to choose. And aspects, I think largely for the characters, I think your hat and your hat are one of the few tools assigned to the pre-made characters. but there's like you have whatever is on your body, kind of like as a bug. You have your tools, and then you have none of the pre-made characters had this, but like companions.
Yeah.
So like a little aphid
Yeah,
or a living flower could be something.
Yeah. They definitely don't have it fully fleshed out in the quick start, but that is something that is is part of the fleshing out of the Kickstarter getting funded is having those things. I also know the mood tracker. One of the character building aspects was going to be you can choose your positive and your negative. So for the pre-mates we were working with pre-built things, and it was very fun seeing how everybody decided to use those because like.
Yeah.
My specific tracker did not apply very well to the way we played. So it was really fun to see that everybody else's did kind of work into the narrative we created. My mood tracker was charitable to selfish. And I was like, in the context of what we're playing, it doesn't track because it's a lot about sharing or not sharing my bits and bobs. And that was not what my character was focused on because I was focused on the sun. And Janine.
That was personal.
That was a personal choice.
Janine was a flavor that a lot of people decided to pick on today.
But yeah, there's some very cool possibilities here for like how to build out those aspects, and I like those three: the parts, which is your like physical aspects; the tools, which is the stuff you have with you; and then the companions, which is a little buddy or a little fungal entity or a parasite or whatever.
I want a parasite.
After eating that hat,
You have one.
Yeah, that's true.
So true.
To shift gears just a little bit, Phil, this is the first time at our table. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. Not to speak on QNC, but like, how is it playing the TTRPGs on a stream versus like in person? How is that like as someone coming more from?
Oh yeah, because this is my first time I've ever done this, like any tabletop anything on a stream, and so it's interesting. I did become aware of the camera really quickly. So anyone out there who sees me occasionally going like, like over there, like that happens the instant I walked in and realized like, oh yeah, this is in a studio. I'm not just playing. I'm just rolling some dice with some, cracking back a few beers with some. No, this is like there's people.
they fade away eventually.
Yeah,
You just gotta keep doing it. It's fine.
Get the reps in.
Yeah. But once I started to just really kind of throw myself into the game, and so then I started to be like, okay, now I know now I'm playing.
Yeah.
But it took a while to like, there's numbers there, and there's
things everywhere.
Who is he talking to? Like, how many people in there?
For me, what I personally still appreciate about doing the live stream is I still have in the back of my mind knowing that we need to move the story along.
Yeah.
After I was doing live stream for a while, I went back to a home game and it was so slow. Because people got too into like the mechanics and twists, and I'm like, come on, let's just keep doing things. And I appreciate doing live stream or even recorded stuff that I know is for an audience because it forces me to stay true to my character, but also be in service of the story.
Yeah.
Well, and I think it's worth just acknowledging, like, Tassie, Laura, and Phil are all phenomenal local actors, like specifically local working actors, as is James. Like we are really blessed here at QNZ that we have a bunch of folks who are like out there honing this craft. You know, I had some like brief acting in high school, but I am primarily a game player, and it's a very different context from things. So it's really fun to like sit at a table with folks who are going to be that invested in like story and character, and just like the mechanics are in service of telling the story, and it's such a different take on things. So it's really fun to get to play at a table like this. Like I feel very privileged, despite the fact that I can't shut up, which is why I always pick characters that have talking skills.
The yap aspect.
Yeah.
But you're a writer too.
I am a writer. I am a writer.
It's really interesting. This is my first time playing with you, and it's really interesting to see the way that you like have kind of an arc for the character. Like you have a thing that returns the light and everything, something that you return to, and it's very writery. And it's just like, I was like, I would never think of that. I just kind of throw myself directly into the emotion, like whatever enhanced emotion it is that I discover from this guy, and I was like, yeah, this will take me somewhere.
No, thanks for saying that. But for me, I think it's a nice combination. I just love learning. So, having sat at the table with you two, James, it's our first time, and our first time, obviously, here at the table. But it's interesting how we all are finding ways to pace within the story, within the character that you're representing, and then just overall, how we're listening to each other. So just to kind of echo that, hearing where you're anchoring different places, it's actually offering me a lot to kind of I love callbacks. My brain latches onto certain things. I'm just I gotta bring that one back.
And this
brain.
Yes.
game format really supported that level of collaboration and continuity.
Yeah. That's a good one. Absolutely.
Nasty grandma calendar.
Nasty grandma.
I literally
Let's get that merch rolled out.
The last one has to be a hand-drawn, ripped tarantula.
Peek behind the curtain during break. I got a text from a friend who has a calendar of this one F1 racer who produced a naughty calendar for charity this season, and she was like, "Here's December," so that was just in my brain.
That's what I got on Discord. Okay.
That was sent to the Redacted Rewards chat as a December update. You're welcome.
Nice. Nice. December 2nd. Let's see.
Yeah, baby.
Start off the holidays
Coming around the track.
strong.
I have a calendar right now called Very Accurate Birds. Does anyone have this calendar?
Oh my god.
It's just birds with asses.
Oh, I think you posted this. I saw
Extremely very accurate.
It's just it's just they have asses and very human legs. But the rest of the bird is very anatomically and scientifically correct. And it just has facts about the blue jay. And
That's amazing and
and
horrible.
just the
I love
blue
it.
jay is just
Ooh, coy.
Oh man, that's the Lumbrero.
Wait, what's the thing with Lumbrero is also he thinks he's a spider.
How and why does Lambert think he's
And
a spider?
all the spiders vouch for him. I was getting ready. You know what I was getting ready to do, but it was going in a different direction. Was I wanted to do something about culture vultures.
Culture vulture.
Because he's just literally a bird who's putting on spider stuff and trying to be a spider, and his spiders to vouch for him.
Yeah.
And I wanted to turn to the spider and be like, "You ought to be ashamed of yourself."
That would have been such a good direction.
Spider tattoo.
This boy.
This boy.
Let's see.
I thought I was took by a boy.
Let's see, what does it say about Lombrero here? Lombrero, literally written in, as well as Hugo Heaves. Hugo Heaves, a tarantula who never skips legs day. And then
Hell yeah.
Lombrero thinks he's fooled every other mercenary into believing that he's a bug, despite him obviously being a very small bird. And this is the part I didn't read. But hey, he's a stand-up guy, so they're not going to make a big deal out of it.
He's kind of like anybody's
Oh,
in West Side Story.
yeah, the one.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I love it. Well, and but you played that last aspect really well with the we started kind of and then it immediately just turned into this weird let me go and take you to dinner and we will discuss all of our ways in which you are not a spider and I am not in love with Janine, even though neither of these things are really it was just it became again the whole game was a very yes and I like that the mechanics are very building upon not just yes and, because not all of gaming needs to be yes and. Sometimes it's yes but, and sometimes it's no and.
Sometimes no
and
is just
it's
one big
and that's okay.
This is funny.
But this really felt like we were able to collaborate. That's also what I liked about the twist aspect. That idea of it's not just the DM throws a thing at you. It's does anybody have a suggestion? And we were able to pitch out various ideas of what does this look like, and then choose
It was fun.
from among that.
Or when I
That was
couldn't
really
come
great.
up with one, just people coming up with it.
It's hard in the moment
It's
too.
because you succeed and your D&D brain's I succeed, and then it's and what do you mean and?
There's more.
And it was good.
Oh, I got the 20. That's all that happened. happens.
Yeah. I like that mechanic quite a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fun.
Yeah.
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 Well,
Well,
these characters are fun. I'd be up for a sequel at some point.
Oh, yeah. Real quick popcorn round if anyone's interested. Matt did ask, what's your favorite bug in pop culture? If anybody has a quick response to that. Just wanted to pitch that out there.
Y2K.
thank you all so much for joining us for this After Dark. Again, usually this is a Patreon exclusive, so if you want to see more shenanigans like the ones that we have here, please join us at our Patreon. Also, our patrons chose our characters for our players.
lovely.
They all voted on them. We also have the ability for folks to create characters when we play D&D. So if you would like to get in on that, we'd greatly appreciate your support. Either way, we appreciate your support watching us here on Twitch. So thank you so much for joining us, and we wish you a very happy holiday season as we move towards the new year. Bye now.
Bye.